Welcome all viewers to the SV Men's Fastpitch game tonight between Waverly and Southern Knights. Game here at Waverly Softball Association with the Southern Knights taking the diamond first. My name's Cody Smith. Joining me today is Phil Pukatapu. Phil, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks mate.
Yeah, two teams looking for a win tonight. They're kind of evenly matched with lineups. I think Knights probably have the better hitting lineup, but you know, Chappie, if he throws it well, they could get it over them tonight.
First pitch of the game. Starting off with the ball there.
I'll just go over the Knights lineup. We've got Dane Dawson at shortstop, Ethan Shavas at third, Stephen Dawson at right, Sam Seach in centre, Corey Beswick in left, Matt Dyer at one. You got John Hodson at the DP spot, Nick Green at second, Mark Scummel at catching, and Aaron Amalfi on the mound, and he's going to be the flex.
It's a pretty strong hitting line up there, Phil, as you said. That second pitch in there for a strike. That pitch up for a ball, leading off the inning for Waverly, Lincoln Kramer. Lincoln playing, I believe, centre field tonight, yep. In uniform number 22. Lincoln sends that pitch up towards left field. Little shallow. Sam Seach calling it off. And out number one is retired. Hitting two tonight for the Waverly team is Nigel Aiken in the 00 uniform number.
Veteran of the side. Yeah, just a lot of knowledge behind the plate as well, so he'll be catching for them tonight.
First pitch on the inside half of the plate.
It's a good pitch. It's where he wants to be, hitting corners.
Fouling that pitch behind the plate.
And again, another good pitch on the outside corner, going in and away. That's what he wants to do. Spot up, try to get ground balls and use this infield. It's a pretty good one, especially up the middle with Dane Dawson and Nick Green.
Yeah, definitely. He's ahead early 0-2 on Nigel. That pitch down for a ball. We've got Mark Scammell behind the plate tonight. Got his work cut out for him earlier with a couple of balls down there so far. That one looks like off the hand of Nigel there. Shaking that hand off, and he earns the free pass over to first base.
Yeah, let that one get away. 2 strikes up, you don't really want to do that, but with the 3 and 4 coming up, Damien Sharp, he's a pretty good hitter, so, you know, that could hit.
Yeah, he worked ahead early, did well to get ahead 0-2.
Yeah, did all the right things.
Yeah.
Got the DR coming out, Caitlin Laird.
Caitlin Laird in number 17 over at first base. And up in the box now, Damien Sharp. Shaping to bunt. A pitch called for a strike. And Caitlin staying at first base there. Some signals being thrown there from Coach Bernie down on third base.
Yeah, might just be seeing what they're going to do on the bunt. He's going to run one.
Seeing how the defense shapes around. Shapes around again, puts the bunt down towards the pitcher. Caitlin off to second. And Damien out at first base. So a good sacrifice moving the runner over. That being the second out of the inning.
Yeah. Running in scoring position now with your 4-hitter up. So hopefully they can score that run. Yeah,
it's a good start. Testing out the infield, seeing the movement of the corners there. First and third breaking down. The pitcher having to cover that bunt.
Oh, yeah.
That pitch down to the back net. Caitlin moving up to third. Keeping it only at one base there. And in the box now, the 4-hole hitter, Dan DeSascio. In uniform number 27. Just has to find a bit of grass here to score that first run of the game. That pitch to the back net as well. Caitlin coming home. And that'll plate the first run of this game.
There you go.
So a quick lead for Waverly there, 1-0.
Sacrifice bunt, hit by pitch.
Yeah, that's
pass
it.
balls, that's what happens.
Yeah, taking any means necessary to get those runners around.
Oh, there we go. That's a good pitch.
Had to come back there on him there.
Yeah.
Count it 2-1 here on Dan. Looking to get aggressive, get another base runner going. Good check there by Dan with the ball up in the zone. Count 3-1.
Aaron's working at a pretty quick pace.
That pitch sent to third base. Handled tidy. And the out retired at first base. So Waverly, a productive first inning. Scraping a run across. As we're in the middle of the first there, 1-0 Waverly. Not a bad night out here at Gels Park. A little bit nippy, a bit cold, but so far no rain just yet. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully it holds off.
Don't hold me to it if it doesn't. Waverly out here taking the diamond for their first defensive inning. Should be pretty happy with their first inning, Phil.
Yeah, they should, to get one run. Especially in that top order. Hit by pitch. That's what. Yeah, you don't really want those. They always come back to hurt you, really. But this night's batting lineup, they're very good. So it'll be really tough for this Waverly team to, hold that one run. I believe anyway. The field's going to have to make some good plays behind Chappie tonight because I feel like this night's lineup is ready to score some runs.
Yeah, definitely some tough outs in that lineup. You got Chappie in the middle, which does make it a little bit easier. And you got Lincoln out in centre field, who does cover a lot of ground. So defensively, you do have some assets out there.
Yeah, they do. I think you got Michael Round at shortstop tonight. I think this is his first game back, which is good. Second game back. So that'll help them out as well in the infield. But yeah, this night's lineup is very good and very dangerous all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, Michael coming back from a shoulder injury. It's good to see him back on the park. We'll go through the defensive lineup for Waverly. In the middle, we've got Alex Chapman pitching tonight, which is throwing to Nigel Aiken behind the plate. At first base, we've got Dan DeSasho. Second base, Scott Dean. Third base, Damien Sharp. And at shortstop, we've got Michael Round. And in the outfield, out at left field, Rahul DeBas. Centre field, we've got Lincoln Kramer. And it looks like Rocky Grudia out at right field. 3 players on the bench tonight. We've got Andras Baronier. Learned the pronunciation of that one before the game. Vincenzo over on the bench as well with Caitlin Laird, who is the the DR tonight. And leading off for the Southern Knights. Good lead off here to Daniel Dawson. Bit of a check swing on that first pitch. Grounds out to first. Well handled by Dan.
Yeah, that's a good start. One pitch, one out.
That's what you want to do. Get the pitch count down. Get those easy outs where you can. And that brings up the 2-hole hitter.
Ethan Chavas.
Uniform number 7 tonight. Just thinking here, we might have to turn this monitor around. Seeing the signals in the dugout.
Oh.
Going all Houston Astros on us here. That pitch up for a ball. Just talking about the monitor here behind home plate where we're commentating from. Having the Southern Knights see that those signals there, so we better hide that one away.
Oh, that's a good pitch.
That pitch up in the zone. Did well there not to bite on it.
Yeah, that's a good pitch. He keeps working there, he might get that later.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't go away from it.
No, definitely. Count 3-0 here, Ethan Chavas.
This is get me over.
Get me over strike. Make the count 3-1.
Probably doesn't want to slot it like that. Later on in the game, those guys might swing at that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good pitch.
3-2 pitch. Pretty good there. Running the count full. Yeah, as you said, 3-0. Definitely looking to gain that strike back, but you've got to be careful about how you do it. Full count pitch here from Alex Chapman. Hits the back net there, drawing a walk for Ethan Chavas. So the Knights have got their first base runner.
Yeah, that's a good at bat by Ethan. Worked the walk.
Bringing up the 3-hole hitter here, Stephen Dawson in uniform number 56. Stephen, probably their most recognised power bat in this lineup.
Yeah, he's very good. With Ethan on there, it's a bit of speed as well. So they could run. I think everything's in play right now.
First pitch up in the zone.
Yeah.
Test those waters.
Yeah. That's a good pitch to throw. Good waist pitch to start off. Steve's pretty aggressive on that first pitch.
Good pitch there. Even in the count 1-1. As you said, a pretty aggressive hitter, Stephen, as well. Likes to open the zone up a little bit. Maybe a ball at that top half. That pitch to the back net, having Ethan Chavas.
He's having trouble on that grip on that pitch.
Yep.
I think that's supposed to be his drop ball. He's just not finding it at the moment.
Yeah, something to keep an eye on going through this game. We're seeing that early. Definitely nothing not something he can't fix.
No, I think when he's you saw in the previous at bat when he took some pace off it worked. Just has to be careful.
Yeah. That pitch on the inner half there. Good pitcher's pitch. Going in on Stephen Dawson.
Yeah.
Bring the count at 2-2.
Maybe go something off speed here.
Have a look where this one ends up.
Oh, there you go.
And a good pitch up in the zone.
Set him up for that one.
Swings through it for strike 3.
That's a good out for him. That's a real good out, especially with the runner on second. That's a dangerous bat. But yeah, as I said before, this lineup is dangerous all the way down. You got Sam Seach now up hitting 4, so just another dangerous bat. Very patient hitter as well.
Yeah. And as you said, that first pitch of the at-bat,
yeah,
up in the zone, so it was a good pitch. Definitely don't go away from it. And he came back with him on the count 2-2.
Yeah.
Ball
That's
to the
going to
back
hurt.
net.
It's going to hurt if he keeps
Ooh. Tripping up a little bit there around third. Ethan looking to be aggressive, maybe force an error coming around third. But the speed wobbles there kept him at third.
It's going to hurt if he keeps starting off with the ball. He's got to try and bring that a bit closer. Even if he gets a swing at it in the foul ball like that, that's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's a competitive pitch. It's something a bit closer.
Yeah, if he does that more often, he's going to get guys swinging at, get a foul ball, something like that, where he's going to start at bat with a strike.
2-0 pitch
Down
Main Street.
It's a low rise.
It's a good pitch to come back there, 2-0. Low rise, you're probably looking for something down in the zone.
Yeah.
With that four-seam spin dropping down. Count now 2-1.
Yeah.
Swings
just
through
set
that
it up again. That low rise. The thing as a hitter, you might not be able to go to that well too often.
Yeah.
With the rise ball, he's got to come with something different, just to change it up on him.
Something different here.
There you go.
He drives that through the shortstop gap.
Good
That'll
hands.
play to run there for a single. Good hands by Sam Seach on a change-up to hold back. Hit that through that 5-6 hole. Just out of Michael Round's reach there. I think maybe might have hit a glove there. Maybe just a little bit off.
Yeah.
Sam Seach reloading there for that practice swing on the replay there.
Yeah, holds his hands back. That's just good hitting.
Showing our replay there. Sam Seach hitting that single.
Yeah.
Doing really well to hold those hands back.
Up to bat now, Corey Beswick. And see, there you go. That first pitch that was a ball, the first at bat, he's got that now.
Yep.
Just from showing it.
Yeah, definitely a borderline pitch there that can go either way.
Yeah.
Sam Seach at first. Takes off for second. Gets in there standing up.
Yeah.
Not really contested there.
No. And with 2 down,
2 down, you often give him that base. Trying to get that pitch initially as well. Maybe taking the extra half second to just show that to the umpire. Frame that up.
Yeah.
And he did get it there as well. Count being 0-2. That pitch up in the zone.
Yeah.
Pretty similar spot.
Yeah, pretty similar spot. I would say it's the same spot.
That's why we're on this side of the fence, Phil. Watching on the monitor. Watching on the TV there. Count now 1 and 2 to Corey.
Yeah, he took something off that one.
Yeah, definitely a slower paced one up in the zone there.
That's good, you know. If he doesn't, his change up, he threw it before, but he's just taking pace off his other pitches. You know, it's a good idea.
Yeah, variation in speed. You're still seeing that upward spin.
Yeah. Oh,
A pitch up in the zone as well. That one just a little bit higher. 2 and 2. Yeah. It's good at bat here from Corey, taking some pitches.
That was a good pitch. That's not, that's a good spot to miss.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
you miss that, like I said, you can go to that well all the time. You might get that later on.
Definitely nibbling around the zone. 2 and 2 pitch to Corey.
There you go.
Drives it up around first base. Coming off Dan's glove. Easily able to recover that one for the third out. Definitely coming off the bat hard there from Corey.
That was hard hit. So good play by Dan. Just keep it in front or keep it around the area anyway.
Yeah. And Knight's hit back, getting that run back pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And in the first there, 1-1. Make sure we stick around for the second inning. Welcome back to our viewers here in the second inning. Waverly versus Southern Knights. The score 1-1 after one inning. First pitch of ball to Scott Dean. That pitch out in the zone.
Scott, another veteran of the Waverly team. He's been around a long time. He does a lot for that Waverly side. He's one of those guys who just loves softball.
That one driven over to shortstop to Daniel Dawson.
Oh, it's a good play by.
Brings Matt off the base, but definitely aware enough to put the tag on Scott Dean for the first out.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Yeah, definitely a routine play, but pretty heads up there from
Yeah.
Matt over at first base to come off and apply that tag straight away.
Yeah, that's a good first base play.
Yeah. In the box now, the six-hitter, uniform number 58, Alex Chapman, the pitcher for today. Chapman definitely not a PO, as they say, pitcher only. Definitely can swing the bat when he needs to.
Yeah,
First pitch in there for a strike.
He can hit a ball long. It's a bit strange seeing him so far down the order, but for that reason. But maybe they just want to give him a rest after throwing. Good break after throwing that first dig.
Yeah, ball down the zone. I think you're right there in that facet. Just takes a bit of the mental side away from it.
Yeah.
Just go in there and pitch, knowing that that's exactly what he must do today. Ball hit over to second
There
base.
you go.
Off Green's glove. It's an error to start the second inning.
Yeah. That's good running. That's good running from Chappie.
Yeah.
That extra effort just to get on for himself, help himself out, get some runs going.
Yeah. Pushing a hard 60 down the
Yeah.
line definitely puts pressure.
Yeah.
As a second baseman, you see that guy
Yeah.
busting up the line. Definitely makes that play a lot harder.
Yeah.
And as you saw there, not even a throw, just ate that one up. So definitely pretty difficult. But you got Chapman over there at first base helping himself out.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what you want as a pitcher. Give yourself some run support as well.
Yeah, definitely. Stepping up now, the shortstop, Michael Round, in uniform number 9 tonight.
They went to the bump before. I'll be surprised if they do it again.
Shaping around early. Pulling back. Chapman pretty far off the base there. Pick-off attempt at first. Safe. Bit of an extended lead there from Chapman. Maybe a mixed signal or a bit of a big jump there. miscommunication, maybe?
I think there was a missed signal somewhere.
Yeah, I think Chappie's throwing the hand up there saying sorry to Coach Bernie down there at third base. That pitch popped up above the catcher. Mark trying to find it. Out of play behind home plate.
That was a good swing. That was a good swing on that.
Yeah.
And he just missed it. Getting a bit chilly now.
Yeah, starting to bring the wind in here at Waverly. Getting a little bit chilly. The count quickly 0-2 on... 1-1, sorry. 1-1 on Michael. Ball up in the zone. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't want to steal your pitcher, but with Chappie's pace, you'd be tempted to in this situation just to get a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it'd be hard not to. Does definitely have some pace over there at first base. Another ball up in the zone there. 3-1 to Michael. Some good hitting. Discipline, staying in his zone there. Looking for a pitch to drive. That second one that he swung at there definitely being one of those pitches. Good pitch there from the man in the middle. Getting the outer half of the plate there.
You know, if they can get this 7, 8, and 9 back to the top of their order, they're a good chance of scoring like a lot of runs here.
The full count pitch here from Michael.
That's
Swings through it. It's a good challenge pitch. Ready to come straight at him. Sit him down for the second out. Coming up now, the left fielder, Rahul DeBas. Rahul, pretty crafty, pretty speedy outfielder. Played against Rahul a couple of years ago, shaping around a bunt and pulling back. Actually played against Rahul at the Pacific School Games. He's played for India.
Oh, nice.
Back in those days. Going back maybe 4 or 5 years. Good aggressive cut there.
Yeah.
The top of the zone. Yeah. Don't want to be that guy to say it, but they beat us. India beating Victoria back in those school games. Rahul being part of that team. Pitch up in the zone. Pick up attempt again. Chappie not too far off the base. Safe. And count 2-1.
Surprised they haven't used the speed up rule.
Yep, they do have a pitcher's rule now as well in this league. Softball Australia changing the rules last year to give a courtesy runner. Ball to the back net. Chappie moves up to second base. I think they just believe that, they're just going to back in Chappie's pace.
Yeah, I think so.
As a base runner, the speed up there, it's not too much of a hindrance to get him back in. Unlike a catcher who has to.
You don't really lose anything.
Yeah, a catcher who has to kid up, whereas your pitcher's more just in and out.
Yeah. Where if it was me pitching, I'd probably.
Yeah.
I'd probably need a runner.
I'd take the runner.
Yeah.
Take the courtesy runner. Rahul there, having a cut at one, pretty high in the zone, bringing the count full. So Chappie over at second base now with 2 out. Rahul looking to drive a run in here. Ball above his head, and Rahul over to first. Chappie down to third. Some heads up base running there. Rahul looking to turn the corner, seeing if it's on.
I would have backed him in if he'd
take it off. Yeah, force it now. It's probably one of those times where even if you do the halfway steal there and you get halfway down the line, give it a crack. Up now the right fielder, number 15, Rocky. Good cut there from Rocky. First pitch. Runners on now, looking to do something. These are the situations here with runners on where you got to get those runs in. Shaping around to bunt. Pulls back for a slap. Ball above the zone. Count 1-1. If I was Waverly here, I'd be looking to get the runner in motion here. I think Bernie's giving the little wave for him. Count 2-1. Definitely got to force those plays here if you're Waverly, the offense. Now we've got 2 out, but
this is good at bat. Now, if he stays patient and he gets that walk, you got your top of your order coming up next. 8 and 9, if they do a good job here with that top of the order, they could score a lot of runs. Oh, that's tough.
That ball pitch. Sorry, as I said, that pitch, strike on the inside half. Bringing the count full, making things interesting here for Waverly. With Rocky the 9-hole looking to turn the page over to Lincoln. 3-2 pitch. He holds up in the zone
Good hold. That's a good hold.
for ball 4.
That's a great at bat.
Very good at bat
Exactly
there.
what you wanted. Exactly what you wanted from your 9-hole.
No, can't ask anything more from your 9-hole there. Seeing some pitches, taking some off, and bringing up your top of the order in Lincoln, who does have a bit of power as well.
Yeah.
Especially playing here at Waverly, 220 fences, I believe. The short porches. And here he is, Lincoln Kramer, centre fielder.
It's a good grab by Mark.
Yeah, that saves a run there from Mark. Some good defence behind the plate.
Bases loaded. So it's a tough spot, and, he really had to make that catch.
Yeah, definitely a good defensive play there. 1-0 on Lincoln, loaded bases. He's punched that one over to first base. Matt Dyer takes it pretty comfortably over the shoulder for the 3rd out of the inning.
That was a good inning for Waverly. Unlucky not to score any runs, but that was a good inning.
Definitely some positives here from Waverly early to build on. Leaving 3 stranded there.
2 good plays by the first baseman, Matt. Help them get out of that inning.
Definitely. That's what we're going to need here from both sides to stay in this game with some tight defence.
Yeah, their defense behind the pitches, they've got to make plays tonight. Both sides.
Waverly out on defence here, Southern Knights to bat. First hitter due up is John Hudson, I believe. Any stories about John Hudson, Phil?
Got plenty of stories about John Hudson.
Any that are fit for television?
No. But it's Matt Dyer and then John Hudson.
Matt Dyer and then John Hudson. We can save them for another
Bahado's king.
another day.
He's already in that batter's box. He's in that batter's circle. He's ready to go.
John Hudson being a New South Wales and Victorian representative in his playing days, and now coaching as well for Victoria in the
also Australian representative.
Australian representative as well, junior Steelers.
Junior world champion.
World champion, not many get that title.
No. Got a couple in this team, Nick Green as well.
Yep. Definitely some boys that could bang. A lot of junior Steelers. Don't not forget as well, Sam Seach, one of the more recent ones.
Yeah, one of the more recent, Sam Seach as well. Yep.
Definitely full of talent, this team.
So as we said before the game, it's a very deep lineup for John Hudson to be batting down at 7.
Yeah, John Hudson at 7, not something you see often.
No.
The king batting 7. He must back in those top 6. As you said, Matt Dyer leading off the inning, number 10. The first baseman there made a couple of good defensive plays. Looking to start it up for the Southern Knights.
Yeah, good starter. He's got a bit of a curve on his rise ball. When he takes speed off it, it cuts away.
Yep.
It's a good pitch. Still got to get on that drop ball though.
Yeah, aggressive swing there from Matt.
Don't want to keep leaving that up.
Nigel giving the signal there behind home plate.
Yeah, he's really got to try to find that. And it'll help him, it'll help set up his rise ball, help set up his change-up if he can get on top of that down ball.
Yeah, look like he put a bit more pace onto that one.
Yeah,
got behind that a little bit, trying to overthrow it perhaps.
I think so.
Trying to put a bit too much on it and get some extra spin there. But
there
it is.
That low rise.
Low rise. Slows it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Gets a strike out of Matt Dyer.
That's a good pitch. Here we go. Big at bat. John Hudson.
The man we keep talking about.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if he goes big here.
Well, being the DP, he's on the bench today. He's expected to, as you said, but also gets to sit there. He's watching those at-bats pretty intently. He's not taking any time off, just sitting down. He's definitely watching what's going on. First pitch up in the zone for ball 1.
I think he'll be sitting on that low rise.
Yeah, he's seen it a couple of times there. He's probably identified that speed's a little bit slower. Still struggling to find that down ball, find that release point.
Once he gets it, it'll help him.
He's going to need it if he wants to go 7 today.
Yeah,
there it is.
That was it.
That's that rise ball there.
Low rise. He
2 and
wanted
1.
it. That's what he's waiting for. You know, that's what he's great at. He just identifies pitches that he wants, and he stays pretty.
Stays with that plan.
Yeah, stays with that plan.
Ball up there again, bringing the count 3 and 1. Hitter's count where he wants to be. And he has been throwing that pitch, you know, when he's behind as well. So definitely something that Hutto will look to jump on with the count 3 and 1.
Yeah.
There it is there.
Yeah. Disappointed with himself there.
Yeah.
He knew that's what he wanted.
Kicked a little bit more though.
Yeah. And it was away. It was a good pitch.
One down here. Full count. Pitch from Chapman. There it is. There's that low rise. Up around shortstop area.
Oh, that's a good
A little
play.
bit of trouble, but a good take there from Roundy. Looking for some voice from left field.
It looked like he lost it, but he kept tracking it.
You can see there on the replay, he's looking for a call.
Yeah.
Calling off left fielder Rahul.
Yeah, that's a good
Making
play.
the catch.
That's a tough play. But you got to make those. You know, that's the ones that you want.
Yeah.
You know, you guys to make.
Got to take the expected outs, as Paul Bonner says.
Yeah. Coach
of the Peninsula Rays, assistant coach.
Here we go. Nick Green.
There it is. Nick Green, aggressive on that first pitch. Uniform number 78 tonight.
Yep. As we said, another Junior Worlds champion. I like the way Nick plays. He plays hard, man.
A pitch in there for a strike as well.
Yeah. He plays hard. And, you know, everything is 100%. Everything.
Definitely a role model for younger players coming through. Watching the way he plays the game. 0-2 to Nick Green.
Oh, that's
swings through that one. Put a bit more onto it.
There's that drop ball.
Drop ball in the outer half.
Finally got it. And it worked. It's good. It's a good pitch, man. That's a good inning. That was a tough lineup. That was tough 3 hitters to get through.
There we go. Ending the inning there. 1-1 at the end of the second inning. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We're at the top of the third. Oh, there you go. Nigel Aiken starts it with a good shot. Oh, great running. Nigel turning back the clock. He's going to 3. He's going to 3. Yeah. That's great running. Great shot by Nige. Way to lead it off for his team.
What have I come back to, Philly?
Chaos.
Chaos. I'm seeing the replay here. Nigel at third base. What's happening?
Nigel Aiken just creating chaos with his speed.
Speed demon.
Yeah.
Wreaking havoc on the base pass.
It was a hard shot. Hard shot to left.
Yep.
You know, pushed it to 2 on the error. Then pushed it to 3 on the error on the throw.
Awesome.
So that's, you know, it's a good start for Waverly.
Taking those ones where he wants them.
Yeah, the top, you know, the meat of their order.
No, that's awesome. Got Caitlin Laird, DR down at third base. And we've got Damo in the box now.
Damien, another good power hitter for Waverly. There you go.
That ball sent to right field. It's going to be foul. It's a good piece of the ball,
Good
though.
hands. Had his hands back really well. Time to drive it out there.
Just from where we're sitting here, looking pretty much straight down first baseline. You could see it peeling away.
Yeah.
But definitely a good piece of the ball.
Yeah, he hit that hard. He middled that.
So we're at the 3-4-5 part of the order here.
Knights playing in, trying to stop that run.
Ball sent up deep towards centre field. Sam Seach finding the fence. He's got a beat on it. He's going to challenge the runner at home. Caitlin too fast there.
That's all good softball.
That's
all good softball.
It's a good play. Doing well to come back, find the fence. Hand out there.
Well, I'll wait till the first pitch, but I'm pretty sure Caitlin the same plate.
Let's have a look. Ball up
She
there.
may have, but
Tagged up.
Stu was watching.
You
Stu
can
was
see
watching
Sam
pretty close.
find the fence there. Probably maybe one too many steps. Had to get rid of that ball pretty quick.
Stu was watching pretty close, and I looked at his face, and he was pretty sure she missed it.
No challenge there from Southern Knights. No,
Yeah.
no tag or appeal.
Yeah.
So we move on.
That's a good start. That's a good start to the inning.
It is a good start.
Good softball. Fly ball in that situation. Scored a run.
Awesome. Score 2. Yeah, so we've got Waverly 2, Southern Knights 1. Dan getting a good
Another
piece of that
good
ball.
shot.
Off the third baseman's glove out to left fielder Beswick. Dan just taking the easy single there. Good hard piece of the ball. Made it hard
Yeah,
for
that's tough play, man.
Ethan Chavas at third base.
Even as good as Ethan is, that's a tough play for any third bag. No, but being the player he is, he probably expects that he would have got that. But yeah, that's a tough play.
Yeah, it's a good piece of the ball there on a pitch. You know, pretty central in the zone. We bring up Scott Dean, shapes around for a bunt, pulls back at the top of the zone. Definitely not a pitch that Scott's looking to put down there.
No, that's right. You know, more likely to pop that up than you are to put that down.
Yep. Yeah, you take your chances with those ones in the zone. You don't put them down. Gets up, ball down to second base. Green's got no chance at second. Misses the ball there, goes behind him. But Dan will stay at second base with Sam Seach covering from centre field.
Achieved the same thing. Yeah.
Same goal, but you don't
Yeah, same
sacrifice
goal,
that
yeah.
runner.
Yeah,
you keep
exactly,
the out in your
yeah.
pocket. As you can see here on the replay, Scott Dean rolling over it. Nick trying to get his feet in a position to maybe turn back and make that turn at second, but probably should have taken that out at first.
I think he also tried to make a tag as well at the same time.
Yep. Hutto out of the dugout here.
I think they're making changes.
I think they're making a pitching change here. It looks like
Yes,
they're looking to point towards Stephen Dawson at right field to give him the ball.
maybe. Oh no.
Might be Sam Seach behind the dish.
No, it's Seach.
Sam Seach into second base.
Into second, and Nick Green out.
Nick Green out to centre. Both players having pretty well-rounded experience at both positions. Sam Seach being quite a utility player, playing most of his juniors on the infield.
Utilities.
Yep, Sam Seach playing most of his juniors on the infield, and then a lot of his high representative softball in the outfield. More of an outfielder nowadays, but can definitely plug a hole at second.
Yeah.
And Nick Green also being pretty good in the outfield there. Chapman pulling back on the bunt. First pitch strike. Chapman looking a bit surprised. Looked like a pretty good pitch from here.
Yeah, but I'm surprised with the lead and only one out and one of your better hitters up that you'd bunt in that situation.
Definitely looking to drive the ball.
Especially, everybody who's got up has made contact. They may not have all been hard contact, but they've made contact.
Yep. So the count 0-2 here on Chapman with one out. You definitely don't look to get your foot off the gas, that's for sure.
Especially when you've got chances
that pitch
like this.
Put up in the infield fly, and Sam Seach takes it with the runners staying where they are. Yeah, definitely.
Maybe they should have bunted.
At least you move those runners up.
Yeah.
That's the thing. 0-2. As you can see, pops it up there. Something on the handle
pitch,
on the inside
jammed
half.
him.
But, you're looking to definitely drive those runs in.
Yeah.
Keep a bit of momentum and keep things going.
I think, with their lineup, the Knights, they're not as deep as Knights. So when they get chances
sends out to centre field. Off the bat of Michael Round. Down around third. Scotty Dean going to third base. Sliding in. And he's out.
That's
looking like he might have blocked the bag there at third base. He didn't have the ball when he slid in,
yeah,
but did have the ball when he dropped the tag. That's sort of one of those 50-50 plays.
It's hard to do obstruction, but I thought it was obstruction because he was there quite early.
Yeah. We'll see on the replay. We'll see on the replay here, but it did look like he got there quite early.
Yeah.
The base runner's staying out in the field. Let's have a look. Great piece of the ball off the batter, Michael Round. That definitely scored one. But Scott Dean challenging the arm.
Yeah, he was.
And you can see he's definitely there. He's well off the base. I'd be surprised if this isn't overturned.
There's no, he didn't really get much of a chance at that base.
Yep.
But I won't be surprised if it's not overturned.
Yeah. It's not like they're not seeing what we're seeing here.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. So as we said there, the run does count as that was plated beforehand. From what we're seeing here, obviously we're seeing the same angle over and over again. So we can pretty safely say that should have been an obstruction call there with the runner keeping that base. But
in real time, it's a lot different.
That's quite a difficult call there. We'll watch it again here in the replay. Seeing third baseman Ethan Shafas come up the line there without the ball. Obviously, but the time the tag was made, he did drop the ball. Did drop the tag straight on him. But that was, pretty tough call there for Waverly. That would have got the momentum going. Runners second and third. They still do get that run across. So that's the main thing.
And they're still, they had 8 and 9 in their lineup coming up next year.
Yep.
So they don't really lose much, but it was on the path to being a big inning for them.
Yeah, definitely a crushing there for the Waverly side, but from the Southern Knights perspective, a good throw there from centre field.
Yeah,
makes a play.
Nick, he heard that ball and then he just made up for it by, getting that out.
Yeah.
It was a great play. Got around it.
Shows how professional he is as a player as well, being able to, a lot of players can keep that in the back of their mind, but to drop that and go and make the next play.
Yeah, and that helps his team, like as I said, their fields have got to make plays for their pitchers tonight, just to hold them in the game. They're the same as us at Rays. We really depend on backing up our pitchers. Those middle of the road teams, that's us. That's Rays, that's Knights, that's Waverly. Our infields and our outfields really hold.
They hold some runs together.
They hold it together.
Yeah.
And our pitchers, do what they do. They get, contact. They get fly balls. They get, ground balls, and we got to make plays behind them.
Yeah, those teams without the big bats or without the big impact pitcher, they've got to get their outs where they can take them.
Yeah, exactly.
So, bringing up Mark.
Low rise.
Low rise, first pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah.
Ninth of the order here. Looking to go 9-1-2.
Yeah, he's really got a good feel for that. If they can start throwing something else off it, he's just going to be harder and harder to hit, like that drop ball. There you go.
And Mark just rolling over to that one.
Yeah.
An easy play for Chapman in the middle there to retire Mark for the first out. Bringing up top of the order, Daniel Dawson.
Daniel's a good power hitter at the top of the order. Loves that first pitch. So he's got to be very careful about where he throws this.
Yeah, pretty good leadoff hitter. A lot of power.
Yeah.
A lot of plate coverage. That ball down in the zone. What do you look for in a leadoff hitter, Phil?
Just patience. They're like, they're a sacrificial lamb, really. You just want them to see a lot of pitches. If they get on, cool. But
that pitch popped up down the third base line. Out of play over the fence. Yeah, definitely see some pitches.
Yeah. You want them to set the table and just help out the hitters after them. If they see a lot of pitches, then the guy after them, he's got to probably get a couple good pitches at the start of his at-bat. So
helping the guys out behind you in the lineup.
And that's probably every hitter's job anyway.
That pitch done a little bit harder. Bit of ball in the outside half. Yeah, soaking up some pitches.
Yeah.
Letting everyone, see behind him and making a hard first out.
Yeah.
Taking some pitches off and really set the tone for your
what
team.
They do.
Yeah. Nothing worse being a pitcher and seeing a first out like that. Swinging through that, Daniel. Making the count 2-2. Yeah, as I was saying, as a pitcher, and a tough first out, it really does,
Yeah, especially at the beginning of the game. You throw 8-9 pitches to the top of the order.
You're in for a long one.
Yeah.
2-2 pitcher. Daniel driven hard to shortstop. Michael Round's got it covered. And a good throw over to first base. Pretty tidy over it at shortstop, Michael Round.
Yeah.
That really makes a routine play at a high percentage. Might have a little bit less range, but you know you can rely on the consistency.
Yeah, if he gets it straight
on
to
the
him,
ground
he's
ball.
going to get it. Yeah.
Yep. Nigel Aitken behind the plate calling time as Ethan Shavas comes up to bat. Having a bit of a chat in the middle there.
I think they're talking about making sure they get this out.
Yeah.
Not have a runner on for Stephen.
Yeah. Yeah. Making sure that they make their outs when they need them in the lineup. Not getting to the next guy and giving you
don't want to have
potential.
Yeah. Even though they got Stephen last turn back, you still don't want to have a runner on in front of him.
Yeah. So we've got 2 out here in the bottom of the third. First pitch up in the zone to Ethan. Good pitch.
Yeah, he's rolling with that rise ball now. He's starting to feel it.
Definitely finding his rhythm there.
Yeah.
With that rise ball. There it is again.
Took some pace off it. It's a good idea, just changing paces with that.
Definitely.
It's working.
Set the sights high as well. You can throw a lot of pitches off the back of that.
You just go up the ladder higher now.
Yeah. Don't come down.
Oof.
Throwing hard, down and out for a ball.
That's okay.
Again, sets the sights.
Down and away.
The count 1 and 2.
Probably go that low rise in. Yeah.
There it is, popped up down the third base line again, out of play. Down behind the batting cages on the third base side.
It's probably a good time to throw a change up. He's only thrown 2, but
they've been 2 good pitches from what I saw.
1
and 2 pitch, 2 down. Is
that
that low rise?
That was down ball. Was it?
Yeah, either was low rise. Looking at the spin there. We'll see on the replay if we do get one, but there we go.
Not a good inning.
End of the third. Waverly holding on to that lead, 3-1. Stay with us. We'll be back for the fourth very shortly. Welcome back for the top of the fourth. Waverly 3-1 over the Southern Knights. Rahul Dabas in the box. Watches the first pitch up in the zone.
Down the bottom of the order, 8 and 9. Once again, if they can get a rally from them, that's trouble.
That ball's up to right field. Up in the lights. Stephen Dawson takes it comfortably. Pretty tough when those balls get up there in those lights. For the first out. So we've got Rocky, the 9-hole hitter here. On top of the fourth. First pitch up in the zone. Rocky had a good at-bat last time up. Drawing a walk in a pretty tough spot. That pitch up in the zone as well. Bit of a get-me-over pitch there on the outer half. Pitcher wanted it. Brings the count 3-0.
Another good at-bat by Rocky.
He's doing well at the bottom of the order here
Yeah.
to see some pitches and to get some base runners. Really doing his job.
Yeah, he had a tougher bat last, his last at bat, and loading up the bases for them last time. Same thing.
There you go. Draws the walk again.
Yeah, and worked the walk.
This
Just
time
being patient.
on 4 pitches, bringing Lincoln Kramer up to the box. The lead-off hitter back to the top. So Coach Bernie at third base there having a bit of a chat to Lincoln before he gets up in the box. Always smiling, Lincoln.
Yeah. Love the way Lincoln plays.
Always happy to be there.
Yeah.
Always 100% again. Very quiet. Shapes around to bunt. Pulls back.
Oh, Jesus.
Rocky a little bit lost out there at first, but he gets back in time. Big lead out there. Maybe mixed up on some
Big
signals,
jump,
maybe.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Well, their coaches are. The coach is standing on the fence.
Yeah, it doesn't
The
help.
first
Doesn't
base coach,
help when
yeah.
your first base coach,
First base coach
is
chatting
down there.
Yeah, he's chatting to the.
There's no call of back or anything there
not
or
watching the
cover.
game.
Here we go, Lincoln again.
There you go.
Great drive there from Lincoln. Hit the ball to centre field. Nick Green, who plays defensively, keeps it in front.
Yeah.
Just giving him the single, not making it extra bases. Lincoln on a pitch. Just above his head there, I think it was top of the zone, but that's his money pitch.
That's his zone. That's his pitch.
Oh, yeah, that's why they call him the tomahawk.
Yeah.
Loves hitting those ones, just shoulder height, almost like the body comes through first and the back comes through second. So good pitch to drive there for Lincoln.
Nigel came up last time with that single arrow triple.
Shapes around for bunt, pulls back at the top of the zone. Not something that Nigel's looking to put down there.
Yeah, once again, I'm surprised. 3-1 lead. But, with Damo coming up in that third spot, it's actually, it's not a bad idea. But, after Nigel's previous at bat, he hit one hard. So,
as we were talking about before, it's a momentum game.
Yeah.
You give a free out where they needed 2 down, just have to get the 1 out.
Yeah.
It does simplify it for the Knights. Pitch up in the zone.
And
for a ball.
especially, your 9-hole did a great job for you turning it over. You want to reward that in a way as well. There you
That
go.
pitch sent out to centre field. It's looking deep.
That's in the
Splitting the
hole.
fielders. It's off the fence. Rocky was tagging up, and he's running around third through the stop sign. Ball in the dirt. And a good tag there from Mark Scammell.
Yeah. He
Gets
runs-
Rocky at the plate.
Yeah.
It's a bit tough there. He was, halfway between, waiting to see if it would drop. It came off the fence there, and he blew through the stop sign there at third base. And the throw beat him, as you can see on the replay here, by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Lincoln with some heads-up base running there to move across.
That one I wouldn't argue.
No.
Scammell was there. He was there. He set up late.
It's good positioning. He's inside the line, giving the run of the lane.
Yeah.
Gets the ball, steps across to block the plate. It's it's exactly what you want to see.
Yeah. That was just poor base running. Yeah.
Rocky just trying to take the chances there.
Yeah. I think he was just annoyed at himself for
the late jump.
Yeah, for the late jump.
Yeah.
And try to make up for it. Yeah.
Hey, jinx.
That's a good take.
Again, saves a run there with Lincoln on third base and wheels.
Yeah.
Count 1-0. Runners on the corners here with 2 down.
Waverly have missed some chances tonight.
Yep.
They could have blown this lead out a few times.
Ball driven up to right field, 2 down, so the runners are moving. It's a bit of trouble for Stephen, but he's got it. He's got it there down the right field line in foul territory for the third out.
That could hurt them. Just missing all these runs on base. Waverly, as I said, with this deep, nice lineup, if they keep on missing chances like that, that'll hurt them.
Yeah, in the long run, it'll hurt them. You can see Coach Bernie there putting the bunts in line when the bunts don't go well. They get those hitting opportunities, and they do come off.
Yeah.
But just not able to scrape those runs across. So we'll see how that plays out when we come, towards the 7th.
Yeah.
As we get towards the pointy end. So the score in the middle of the 4th, 3-1 Waverly. Knights with the meat of their order coming up now, 3-4-5. It's cooled down a little bit out here. Local time 8:26.
Yeah.
Down here, Waverley Gels Park in Melbourne.
When you look at both those outs on base, though, you wouldn't want Rocky to go on that one. And probably previously, you probably wouldn't have asked Scott to come either.
I
I would have held him.
Yep. I wasn't looking at the base coach on that particular decision.
Nah.
But fielder and runner almost, Scotty rounding two at the same time as Greeny got the ball there. So
also, know your fielders. Like Nick Green's got a great arm.
Yeah. You can't get on him for taking the chances, but
like
you do.
Like,
you do got to have a look at who your fielders are and where they are and the situation of the game. So early days, you can probably get away with it.
Yeah.
If you get those chances in the later stages, you do have to capitalise.
They're the same. Razor in the same spot where you just got to push, and you got to take chances. But looking at both those plays, you probably, if Bernie had them, if they had them back, they probably wouldn't have pushed those two.
No, definitely not.
Probably not the two runners that you would push.
First pitch to Steve Dawson, down in the zone, borderline pitch. Count 1-0. So we're at the halfway mark here in this game. Steve Syrian threw that pitch up in the zone.
It's all right pitch to swing at, low rise. I think, Chappie's just throwing it really well.
Yep.
He's missing bats.
I think he's still got that down ball to come into play as well. He's just relying off that low rise and that
changing
and
pace.
That rise and changing the pace of those pitches, but he's still struggling at the bottom half. So on his day, he's pretty tough to get onto when he's got all three working. Yeah,
it's a good game plan. Working with what's working.
Knows he's getting these hitters on those pitches and staying with it. The 1 and 2.
Climbing the ladder.
Ball up in the zone, even in the count 2 and 2. Dawson looking to be patient here. Get a pitch he can drive. Can definitely get some runs back with one swing of the bat.
Yeah, I would look to change it up a bit here, possibly.
A pitch sent up, out down the left field line. Michael Round chasing, but it's foul. As we saw in the round 1 clash between Hawks and Knights, Steve hitting a home run in that game as well. Bit of a slugfest that game.
Yeah.
Some home runs there from the Hawks and a couple from the Knights, but I think George Ironside and Jimmy Grego going deep twice each.
Yeah. That Hawk side is very good.
Yeah.
From what I've seen of the games, they're a very good lineup. Very tough.
2-2 here. Yeah. Pitch on the outer half.
That's a great pitch.
Brings the count full to Stephen Dawson.
Must have only just missed.
It's a good at bat here from Steve. Making him throw some pitches, bring it back in. So full count here, none out. A pitch up in the zone. Fouls it off behind home plate.
This is where, throwing that rise ball over and over and over again, you sort of get stuck.
As a hitter, you start to see the same sights. You see in the top half rather than the chop and change of the sights of up, down. Full count pitch again. Same pitch there.
He's on that.
Yeah. He's not missing that again.
No. He's on that.
He's not missing that again.
No.
Be interested to see where he goes on this pitch. I'm thinking change up.
I would go change up and I wouldn't be worried if I walk him.
No. Because he's looking like he's on this.
Yeah.
And I think he's going there again.
No. That's fine.
Did go change up.
Yeah.
Hey, you get away with that. You can live with that.
Yeah. Probably, earlier in that count, when they were up, when it was 2-2, probably would have been a good idea. Like the
good
thing
time
is,
to introduce that pitch.
Introduce that pitch, but he threw that drop ball and it looked pretty close.
Yeah.
That was it was a close pitch. So
yeah, it was tough at bat.
But it was right not to throw that rise ball again because he was on it.
Brings up Sam Seach here, uniform number 5. He's got the wheels, he's got the moustache as well. Puts the bunt down. Popped up behind home plate.
That's a good idea. With his speed, they're probably not going to get him. The first base wasn't moving. You had Damien Sharp coming down to baseline, but no one else was really moving or looking towards it.
Yep.
If he puts it down first baseline, he's on. Got 2 runners on.
It doesn't have to be a sacrifice bunt there from Sam. He's got the speed to drag that bunt
on. He knows that. He was pretty late. And yeah, I think he would have gone on.
Yeah.
If he put it down, if he got it down first baseline. It's a good idea, but once again, you got to hit before to that 5-6 hole.
3-1. Definitely within range to tie it here. Pitch on the outer half for a ball, 1-on-1.
Yeah, still trying to find that drop ball. But he's thrown some good ones, Every now and then he gets some zip on it, and it does dip.
Just struggling to throw it a bit, consistently, you'd say, to find that bottom half.
If it does, it makes it tough. It'll make it tougher for these hitters just to give them another look. And that's what you want to do, is just give them as many looks as you can at different pitches.
Yeah, check swing there from Sam Seach, fouling it back, didn't pull the trigger on it, bringing the count to 1-2. Stephen on first base. Oh, it's a good pitch. It's a good pitch to hit.
Did he hit the top of his bat?
Yeah, it wasn't a good chunk.
Yeah, did he end cap that?
Sam shaking his head in disapproval of that swing, I think. Another player with a pretty professional background as well.
Yeah.
Takes himself very seriously.
Yeah.
Within the sport, with his softball, but also with his footy. Knows what it takes to win and to compete.
Yeah. That's probably his ability to compete and just go get it. He's one of those guys that you love on your team.
Yeah. Someone you want on your team, you don't want to play against.
No.
Ball to the back net. Stephen moves up pretty easily. No throw. The count evens at 2-2.
See, this is a good time. That would have been a good time to throw a change-up. I know he took some pace off his rise ball, but it would have been a good time just to show a change-up. We're going to the bottom of the fourth.
Time to introduce that pitch a bit more.
Introduce it, leading off with it.
You've seen it one time through, and he's thrown a pretty similar pattern to all the hitters before him.
Yeah, that's there. Yeah, that was a
strike
pitch.
3. Strikeout looking there on Sam Seach.
That was a good pitch.
It's a good pitch.
Yep.
So 1 down.
Yeah.
For Waverly.
Yeah, that was just a good pitch by Chappie there.
Froze him.
Low rise. Yeah, low rise. He wasn't expecting it. He was looking for something else.
Pitch up in the zone there. 1-0.
I think he was looking for something in a way, Sam. I think that might have been in, and that's why it probably got him.
Froze him a little bit.
Yeah.
A pitch in the outer half. Holds up. Goes to check the swing. No swing, says umpire.
That was one of his better drop balls on the night.
Yeah.
He spotted that well.
Thought I'd take a bit of time to mention the umpires out there. Stu behind home plate. Keane down at first base and Tobias at third. A pitch in there for a strike as well. 2-1.
There might have been a make-up. Might have been a make-up for the last pitch.
Maybe looking to drive the ball here. Score one of those runs. Close that gap a little bit. Pitch up in the zone again. Count now 3-1 in the hitter's favour.
Just go at him. Just go at him. Back yourself in. Yep.
There it is on the inside half. Bringing the count full. A good pitch.
Yeah.
Tightening him up. Keeping it on the inside half of the plate.
I'll go there again. Just go there again with that, whatever that was. I think it was a drop ball, yeah. I think that was a drop ball.
I'd stay with it. There it is again.
Yeah.
It's a good pitch.
That's
just
okay.
misses.
That's fine.
It's all right. Base open. No damage there. Walking Corey, bringing him over to first base and bringing up Matt Dyer.
This is probably one you got to get this out here.
Before you get to Hutto.
Yeah. Don't give him bases loaded.
Chappie throwing the first pitch inside. Probably a strike there. Got a couple of viewers here on our live. We've got Joey Wilson. Got Scout in there as well. Thanks for jumping on board and watching the live. That ball's crushed out to centre field. Going back, Lincoln, finding the fence. And it's off the fence.
Off the fence.
So it'll score 1. Stephen Dawson coming in. Corey Beswick gets the stop sign at third. Great piece of the ball there from Matt Dyer.
Yeah, good shot.
Stephen holding up at second, so he got around pretty quickly there to score that first run. got a game on our hands here.
Yeah, that was hard.
See here on the replay. Got a good chunk of that. Not enough height on it. I thought that was getting out from where we were sitting here behind home plate. But, yeah, brings one across. Stephen comes in. Runners on the corners with one out. Score now 3-2 with the king in the box.
Yeah.
John Hudson.
Yeah, this is who you want up.
First pitch in there for a strike.
He'll be on that rise ball again. He won't change his plan very much.
Probably the hitter you want in the box if you're the Knights in this situation. One out.
Yeah.
Runners split the corners. That ball's sent short over the head of shortstop Michael Round. And Matt Dye moves up to second. So they tied the game with a cheap single.
Yep.
A bloop and a blast, as they say.
Bloop and a blast. It just goes back to those innings where Waverly had chances to score runs and, outs on bases. Yeah,
you can see that on the replay. Michael initially thinking he might have had a shot at it.
I think
didn't drop those steps.
I think he lost it
quite quick enough. Yeah.
I think he lost it in the lights. It looked like he did anyway. I think he lost it.
First pitch inside to Greeny. A strike, Nick Green. As you can see as well, as we talked about before, Waverley missing those chances. Stranding some runners. I think maybe 5 runners so far through 4 innings, and Knights just taking their chances when they need to as well. That pitch sent down to first base. Dan going to struggle to get over to first. Call safe over at first base. Kean. Loaded bases. 9-hole hitter.
I'd like to see the replay on that.
We'll have a replay.
It looked close.
Off the end of the bat there, busting it down the line was Greeny.
Oh.
It's a very close play.
Tough. That's tough.
I think that... Here we go, watch a slow-mo.
Oh,
that's as bang as it gets there.
I couldn't...
Nah.
Yeah, I couldn't call that.
Blues out there watching.
Yeah.
I can't overrule him there.
Nah.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
So Coach Bernie coming out here to have a chat about that call, maybe.
Settle down the infield.
Maybe just having a chat to Chappie.
Settle them down.
Yeah. That's a very close play.
Yeah.
That's a good replay shot there from our team over here at Spacequake Sports.
Yeah. That's a good call by Kian.
We'll watch it again here. He's busting it down the line. Yeah, I think he drops the foot down there first. I think Green gets the foot in there. So it's a great call there from first base umpire Kian. Loaded bases here with the 9-hole hitter Mark. And 1 away. The score's now all levelled up at the bottom of 4. Swings to that first pitch there. Also helpful having John Hudson over there at second base to maybe relay some information. Mark swinging through that pitch up in the zone as well.
I think he crossed him up. Blame Hutto for that, Mark.
I think
he did. He called it in. Yeah. On the lean.
Oh yeah, I did say that. I thought that was just to get out so he could see it, but there you go, he's calling it again. Pitch on the outer half. These are the little things that we appreciate here behind the commentary booth when you're not playing. As you can see, John Hudson at second base there behind Alex Chapman. Yeah. Relaying some information over to Mark Scammell as to what pitch might be coming for those viewers who are pretty new to the game of softball. That pitch sent out by Mark Scammell. Back to the fence, it's pretty deep.
It's out.
It's out of there. Grand slam from Mark Scammell. That gives the Knights a 4-run lead. Talk about timely hitting, Phil.
Yeah.
There it is right there. Southern Knights taking their chances.
Yeah. And that's good teamwork from Hutto and, throwing signals, giving them to Mark, letting them know where it is. That's teamwork. Yeah.
And as players, we know how important that information is, but for our viewers who may not know,
that's the little 1% things, that help, he's leaning out.
You can see these, relaying some information and bang.
Bang, on it.
It's a great piece of hitting from Mark Scammell. And that
was hit hard.
That was crushed.
Yeah.
Brings the top of the order up as well.
Yeah.
Great shot of Mark hitting that one.
Yeah, it's always good when your 9-hole hits a grand slam. That's good. Yeah, that's good for your night.
That pitch fell back. Those are the ones you saved the camera roll there, Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you save them for later. You watch those back.
Yeah, these guys are on that rise ball now.
Yeah. I know a guy who likes to save his highlights by the name of Jaden Bamford. I wouldn't tell anyone that, but
Yeah.
Change up there to Daniel. It's a good pitch.
I'm not
Down in the
surprised.
zone.
I'm not surprised by that.
Nah, it doesn't surprise me either. He's got his own folder within the camera roll there, My Highlights. So he can always pull those ones out when he needs to.
Yeah.
Good pitch there on the outer half by Chappie. Count 1 and 2 with one away. How quickly a game can change.
Yeah. And, all those missed chances.
Mm-hmm.
All those missed chances by Waverly. But yeah, if I was, the coach, or if I was Nigel right now, I would probably have a chat to him after this inning just about changing it up with the
A pitch crushed down the left field line as well. Out to left fielder Rahul. Daniel rounds from first. It's a challenging play at second. The tag put on him.
Yep.
And the call's safe. No slide from Daniel.
Daniel doesn't slide.
Doesn't want to get those pajama pants dirty.
He just doesn't slide.
Well, watch the replay here. He's crushed that down the left field line.
Yeah.
Rahul doing well to track it and make a quick throw. And watch the play there. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
It's good running, though.
Yeah, he's thinking 2 out of the box there, I'm pretty sure. And you look at where he puts it on him and he doesn't slide. Nah, he missed that first. Missed that first swipe.
Yeah.
There you go. So again, runner on second, 1 out. Ethan Chavas in the box now. A pitch sent foul down the first baseline. Yeah, as we said, they're timely hitting. 6-run, fourth inning to get themselves ahead.
Yeah.
And a big lead at that.
Helps the pitching out.
A pitch sent down the first baseline. A little tapper taken by Dan there as Daniel moves up to third base.
It's 2 out. We're back to
the meat of the order where they started.
Yeah,
where they started this inning.
Yeah, helps their pitching out, and it's going to help their defense out. Going out there knowing you only have 4 runs. You got 4 runs in your back pocket.
Yep.
Takes the pressure off. Those 50-50 plays that were must.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just like, well, we can give that one up.
You can let him move up an extra 60 feet. Yep.
We can give up 1 or 2 of those now.
Yep. Just to make sure you get the expected out.
Yeah.
So Stephen Dawson in the box here, runner on third. A pitch sent to the back net. Daniel moving all of half a step. Third base. Wasn't entertaining running there from third.
I probably wouldn't run either with his brother up to bat.
No.
Give him a chance.
Don't take the stick out of his hands yet.
No.
Low rise there. On the knees.
Yeah, that.
Called strike. It's probably a little bit low.
Looked low, looked into. Nigel caught that on his backhand. It looked like.
Yeah, he looked like he did. Got jammed a little bit. Didn't make it look nice either. Not something you want to see for the hitter there. But 1-1 on Stephen. Crushes that pitch. Looks like Lincoln's got room coming in on it.
I think he lost. Yeah, they're having trouble out there in the lights too. You can just see like the lights playing havoc.
Yeah, those pretty tall fly balls that get just above the lights makes it hard to see.
Yeah.
But a 6-run fourth inning there from Southern Knights, giving them the lead 7-3 at the end of the fourth inning.
It's not all bad for Waverly. They've got hits, they've got runners on base, they've just haven't been able to capitalise. So if they can, capitalise.
Yeah, we'll see how they go.
Mate, I've only got 7 good ones.
So I can't even make it that far.
They're all tired after that. They're all tired after that.
We're back here in the top of the 5th inning. Fresh count here on Dan. First pitch in there for a ball.
He's got to be patient.
Yeah, you can't force anything down.
Now they have to be patient. They just have to work counts.
That pitch is sent up by Dan.
That's
Steep out
trouble.
to centre field. Centre field is having a bit of
Hard.
trouble.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
It's going to drop. He's going to stand in and stroll into second base, Dan.
He lost that.
Yeah, as we said, it is
it's
trouble
tough.
out there.
Yeah, they can't see it. I think that's the one where you got to hope somebody's calling you and telling you where it is, because
Well, you can see straight away he runs back to the fence, so he drop steps to find the fence. So initially off the bat, he must have thought it's got a chance. It's got a chance. And then once he found it, realised it's probably off to the right a little bit.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Again, that's a good piece. If they have to just string it together and be patient and just work it.
And accept that it's probably not going to happen in one inning.
No.
Scotty Dean grounds that one to second base. Nice and tidy from Sam Seach. Flips to first, with Dan advancing to third base.
Like, he made contact on that, but he could have waited for a better pitch.
Yeah.
Just in the situation that he's in, and they're in at the moment.
Trying to force it a little bit.
Yeah, you don't need to force it. It's a 7-inning game. It's not time. There's plenty of time. Play till 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Just take your time and just work it.
So for our viewers that don't know, here for our SV Men's Fast Pitch League, we play a full 7-inning game, regardless of time. And Chappie sends that one up the middle. It's a good piece of hitting. Defensively played that at second base, sorry.
Yeah.
And Nick Green fields it and plates Dan.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's the first one across. Keep chipping away at that lead.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, we play a 7-inning game regardless of time. A 15-minute break for the players and umpires to regather. And then we play a second game, in terms of time, whatever's left until 10:30.
No, Aaron's throwing a good game. He's throwing strikes. He's been around the zone. His drop ball, he's getting ground balls. So
runner taking off on the pitch, fouled back behind the plate, but he's doing his job.
Yeah, he's doing his job, and as I said, he's got a good field as well. So if he he just keeps doing what he's doing, Knights could hold on with their batting lineup.
Mock around, shaping a bunt. It's a slap. Holds up at the plate. With the ball above his head.
At 4-7, I probably wouldn't go to a short game. I'll let guys just hit.
Ball tapped over to first base. Going to be a hard play. Matt Dyer going to get the first out at second. Not on.
That works.
Goes to get the second out. Not on.
That works, but 1 out. You're down 3 runs.
You're getting to the bottom part of your order as well.
Yeah, and you're getting to the bottom part of your order.
You can see that pitch chopped over to Matt. Initially trying to get the first play. Daniel Dawson on the base, looking to reload and get the out at one, and beat him there. So some good base running from Michael to get up the line there.
He probably had that play at 1.
Looking to put the bunt down. Rahul having a stab at it.
They're probably trying to just get something out of the bottom of the order, but they've been fine.
Yep.
They've gone to deep counts.
Yep.
So you don't have to force it. As I said, to be patient. I wouldn't be playing a short game in this situation, chasing 3 runs.
Pitch sent to third base. Foul. As you see, Rahul's got some speed.
Because you're just giving up outs.
Yep.
You're giving up outs. You don't want to give up outs.
But as you've seen, Phil, as well, on those little soft infield hits, they've had some trouble
trouble
there at second, had some trouble at first.
Yeah.
Third base hasn't really been tested except for one hard shot down the line. Maybe those come off with Rahul's speed. We just don't know. A pitch sent foul. Some good at-bats here from the 7-hole.
Yeah, he's shorting up now. He's got a good swing.
Get his first couple of games in down here in Melbourne. In uniform number 99. We've got runners at first and second. Count 0-2 on Rahul.
That's it.
And there it is again. Foul down the third baseline. But he's on it.
Yeah, he's on it. He's on his drop ball.
Yeah, he's a tough out.
Yeah.
Gritty player, that's how I'd describe it. Gritty.
Probably give him something up out of the zone now.
Yeah, he struggled with that high pitch last 2 at-bats. And again, fouls it back, staying in there. Being a really, really tough out. yeah.
Yeah, coming up.
So it might be, I believe, Andros.
Yeah.
Andros. Who will be into bat for, I believe, Rocky.
Rocky.
That pitch up in the zone. He's done well to foul it off. He's got good plate coverage,
Yeah.
Rahul. Shortening up on the bat there and getting around a bit early. He's not really blowing it by him. He's staying in there and, you know, quite a tough out. Looking for some spare balls here. With Rahul fouling all those ones down behind home plate. Someone's out in that grass area trying to find him.
If he gets, if they get a positive outcome out of this bat, it's a great at bat.
It's been a great at bat so far. 0-2.
There you
Change
go.
up. He's fouled it down to third. Or he's hit it hard down to third, and he's
Oh,
forced an
there you
error. And there you go. As I said,
dribblers.
testing those,
I'll
testing those infielders.
I'll shut up.
That's it. A wise man once said.
Slow dribblers are the new dingers.
That's it. That's it. So as you see, Rahul busting it out of the box.
Yeah, that pressure.
And just trying to take off before he had the ball there. Ethan Shavas.
Yeah.
And you can see the smile
Yeah.
on Rahul's
Yeah.
face as well. Look at that. Oh, he got the tongue out as well. Oh, it's a highlight shot, that one. You'll love to see that from the boys. So here we've got the 9-hole. Coming up to bat, we've got a hitting change as well. As we said, it's Andy. It's Andros coming up to hit. Loaded bases situation. With one out, all of a sudden,
Yeah.
they're back in the driver's seat. They can jump back in here. Chip some away.
I'm kind of surprised with Rocky giving them 2 good at bats.
2 really, really good at bats.
Yeah.
Obviously, as we said, a base running decision, but
Yeah.
you don't take the bat out.
Yeah.
You don't take the bat out of the hands. That could, again, as we said before, bring up Lincoln. Brings
Yeah.
up the top of the order.
Yeah, and he's done it. He's done the job. So.
But hey, Andy
Yeah.
gets his chance here. First pitch up in the zone. Waverly definitely looking threatening.
Yeah.
Loaded bases, some speed pretty much at all bases here. Ball down.
Oh,
Chappie running home, and they scrape one home there.
That's good running from Chappie.
Coming off the legs of Mark behind the dish there, just dribbling down the third base line.
He broke early on that. He got a
He
good
read it
jump
well.
on that. Yeah.
He read it really, really well.
Like that wasn't far. That wasn't far. He made a good break on that.
That's just a sign of a good base runner.
Yeah.
So runners on second and third.
He's already done part of his job. One pitch.
There's one down there. 2 more there out for him.
There you go.
Another pitch down in the zone, 2-0. These 9-hole hitters for Waverley.
Yeah,
These
tough.
7-8-9 actually. 7-8-9
Yeah,
have
been
been
tough.
really, really tough outs. A lot of their production coming from this
Yeah.
spot in the lineup so far. Pitch down in the zone for strike one.
Yeah. That was a tough pitch to hit. If he swung at that.
Again, that's a
Yeah.
ground ball.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the speed that some of these boys have out there as well. Pitch up in the zone. It's 3-1. What I thought was 3-1.
No.
So that was
That was ball 4.
that was ball 4. There you go. Thought he called that last one a strike. There we go. So what are we doing here?
He was trying to use the TR. He's already used it.
Okay.
He can always re-enter
Yeah,
Rocky,
that's what I'll be
because
doing.
Rocky was quite quick.
Good in the field out there at right field as well.
Yeah.
The top of the order, loaded bases, Lincoln Kramer.
Oh.
Swings for that first one. Lincoln usually doing pretty well in these situations. Not one to feel the pressure.
I mean, that's his pitch.
0-1 here.
He just
Pitch on the
can't.
outer
He
half.
just can't be a double play.
Yep. With his speed, it's going to be hard to make a double play
Yeah.
unless he really hits the ball hard.
Yeah.
Anything in the outfield, you'd think they'd be tagging. Some good arms out there. Deep fly ball you'd run on. Sends that one out to deep centre field. Sends Nick Green back. It's out of there. Lincoln Kramer with another grand slam.
Yeah.
Second grand slam of the night. Gives Waverly the lead, 9-7 in the top of the 5th. Waverly answering straight back and reclaiming that lead after a Southern Knights 6-run 4th inning.
Just good batting. Good team hitting.
Have a look at the replay here. Lincoln setting up early. Stepping out,
That. You got that.
creating space for himself, and sends that one way out.
Yeah, to the big part.
Some great hitting there from Lincoln. We get a side angle here as well.
Bang.
Crushes it.
Yeah, right on it. Mullet flows.
The mullet flows. There's some wind here. Aerodynamic. It's an awesome piece of hitting. 2 grand slams tonight here.
Yeah, and it was, you know, spoke about before the game. They're two
close teams.
Yeah, 2 close teams.
Look at the smile on his face there as he crosses home plate. He's put a bit more on that now.
Yeah.
Down ball in the outer half to Nigel. The 2-hole hitter tonight. Veteran and leader of the team. Pitch down for a ball, 1-on-1.
Looked like a change, which is good. It was a good choice. He's worked at a good pace tonight.
Yeah, he works quick.
Yeah, he works quick. Doesn't give you a lot of time. He's up there, he gets a signal, and he goes.
It's good tempo. A pitch inside on Nigel. 3-1. As a hitter, can tend to make you uncomfortable when your pitch is coming at you straight away, getting the signal going, reloading. There you go.
That's
as
it.
we go.
Yeah,
Nigel stepping out there.
That's a
Getting a bit of
veteran.
time.
That's a veteran move.
Good pitch here.
Yeah, until this inning, Aaron he's been good. You know, like hard shots, but you know he was getting ground balls and a lot of these slow rollers. You know, he's done his job.
And we talked about taking the chances when you get them. Perfect example there. Waverly this inning capitalising on their runners on base, forcing an error, an infield single. You know, another good play on a dribbler.
Yeah,
runners on, moving them around, some pass balls. So
I think what's a good part is they've run it all out.
Yep, they've flipped the script a little bit there and changed it, which is good.
You know,
first pitch strike there to Damien Sharp. Caitlin Laird running over at first base for catcher Nigel Aiken. Reloads on that one, sends it to shortstop. Hard play for Daniel. He's going to have to throw it pretty quick. It's thrown over behind the fence. Caitlin Laird rounding third. And she holds up.
Yeah, that's a good call. I probably would have been tempted to send her.
You'd be very tempted to send her when you see where that ball is.
Yeah, she turned hard. You know, I reckon she would have scored.
Definitely a close play.
Once again, 1 out. You don't have to. You got the lead now. You don't have to push it.
Yep.
So.
And you only got 1 down.
And you got 1 down, and you got to run on third. And we're at the
4-hole.
5-hole with Vincenzo Nessie.
Well, looks like our 4-hole hitter Dan is out of the lineup, and Vinny's in the lineup as well in uniform 45. Left-handed first baseman. Rocking the High Sox tonight, Vinny. Over there.
Part of the under-23 squad.
Not too sure.
Not too sure.
Not too sure.
I know he put his name down as part of the trials.
See if he can do anything with runners at the corners here. That'll be a testament to if he's in that position. Shapes around a button. Oh,
that's a good play. That's a good play by Sam Siege. Saved one there.
Saved a run. Damien taking off and...
I thought there was going to be a bit of collision because there was about 3 people in the one area, but they managed to miss each other.
There you go, runners at third and second. Up in the zone. Takes the ball. Vinny staying tight in his zone.
Caitlin's taking a big jump there.
Ball down the zone. Mark does well to keep it.
Yeah, I thought Mark was going to have a ping.
Has a pick off as well.
She's getting a big jump there.
Well handled by Ethan. Ball down on the bag. It's a hard pick. 3-0 here to Vinny. Let it get me over pitch. It's a good pitch too.
Yeah. I probably would have given him the green light on that one. Even though I'm saying be patient.
Here we go. 3-1. It's a hard cut.
Yeah.
He put his all into it. Runners on second and third.
He's really got to get his pitch with that swing. You know, his pitch is something in.
On the outer half. And a strikeout watching. It was a good at-bat.
Yeah, it was good at-bat. He took him to the full count. Yeah, can't be disappointed with that. But
stays in his own too. There was some borderline pitches there that he took, which was really good to see.
Yeah.
Brings up the 5-hole. Scott Dean in uniform number 1.
Yeah, he just wanted him to, have a bit more confidence.
Scott Dean pops that one up. Mark thinks he has a beat on it, but it's foul. Out of play behind the behind home plate.
Yeah,
They need Scotty here.
Yeah, they need him to pick him up. They need the insurance runs.
Yeah, I don't think 2 runs is enough.
Yeah, no, it's not enough.
No.
Foot's got to stay on the gas pedal here. Pitch on the outer half.
He's
Called a
you
ball.
know, he lets the ball travel deep, Scotty. You know, and he hits everything to the right side of the field, right up the middle. So if he hits it there, he's going to score these 2 runs. There you
A
go.
pitch sent out to right field. Playable for Steve
Playable
Dawson at
for
right
Steve.
field. Taken easily for out number 3. So after the top of the 5th, Waverly,
Yeah.
they bring it back. They answer with another 6. 2 6-run innings back to back. Great performance there from Waverly in the 5th. They keep it interesting. They keep it tight.
Yeah, they need to keep it tight now. Yeah, they need to keep it tight in the field. It's
What it comes down to. Yeah.
it's
Taking the outs where you can get them.
This is like 2-run lead. You got to make the tough plays now. Where it's getting really tight. That 5th, 6th inning. They have runs in them. We've seen that. They've battled really well.
Certainly one for the highlight reel so far.
Yeah.
2 grand slams, some timely hitting.
Yeah, exactly.
The Knights lead it off here with Sam Seach. Gets to go again. After striking out, looking last at bat, got tied up a little bit. He'll be looking to get it started for the Southern Knights. A lot of speed. Very versatile. So the change remains there at first base. It wasn't just an offensive change, it was a full substitution with Dan coming out of the game at first base, Vinny staying in.
And I think it's the same out in right field.
And same out in right field with Andy.
And
Scott Dean looks like he's come out of the game for Caitlin Laird.
And Caitlin's gone
Caitlin
out.
out to left field. And Rahul in from left field to second base. A change up. Hand stayed back for Sam Seach. Sent it out to the fence. Pushing for the double. Lincoln reloads. Not in time. It's a good stand-up double there from Sam.
Yeah. He's handled that change up twice really well.
So you can see he holds those hands back, reloads, keeps it back there,
early,
and
drives it out,
and flicks it out over there to the centre right gap, over to the fence. First pitch up to Corey. Waverly here in blue, Southern Knights in the black and orange. Another ball.
He doesn't want that.
Same pitch.
He hasn't been at that all night, Corey.
Looking for his sights a little bit lower.
Yeah, he hasn't gone at that most of the night. He's been pretty patient. Has that bats.
So we've got a runner on second to start the inning. Same pitch again there.
He's seen
3 in
it
a row.
well. He's seen it well. He's seen it early.
Some of those hard to lay off on.
Hmm?
Some of those hard to lay off on when you're seeing them
Yeah.
at that speed. Back to back to back.
Yeah,
But he's got a good side on it. 3-0. Does he have the green light? Wants to see one. Down in the zone. Seen it up and down now. It's another pitch up there. Chappie checks over at second. Takes the out at 1. It's good fielding there from the pitcher. Helping himself out, making sure he holds that runner at second. Making sure he doesn't take off. Bringing up Matt Dyer to the plate. Matt Dyer last time hitting that ball pretty hard out there to the right centre gap.
Some runs.
Scored 2 runs, I believe. Actually plated 1, I believe. I think it might
Yeah.
have been Steve, and the other one held up at third. So some RBIs tonight for Matt. Hitting the ball hard. There it is again. It's popped up. The third baseman and shortstop converge. Third baseman, Damo, dropping the ball there. Ball sent over to first base on the overthrow. Sam Seach will score, and Matt will move up to second. So an error there on the third baseman, Damien Sharp.
Yeah.
A lot of voices, a lot of people around when that ball got dropped. So the overthrow to the base there, the play probably wasn't on.
No.
Chappie covering the base, but the overthrow there around first base cleaned up by Vinny.
On that one, you just take one error.
Yeah, you just take the one.
Yeah,
You've got to eat it.
As tough as it may be, and as disappointed you may be at yourself, you just take one.
You can see they came in on the edge of the grass and edge of the dirt.
I think he thought Michael was closer than he was.
Yeah.
Sort of got
Didn't
put
want
off.
to jump on top of him a little bit there.
Yeah, I think he got put off. I think he got mixed up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of miscommunication perhaps, we don't know.
Yeah.
But looked pretty tight, but scored one. Score now 9-8. Runner on second base. Hutto up in the zone. There's that low one again.
Cut. Yeah, he's right on that. He's missed it twice.
And he knows about it too.
Yeah, and he would know.
He knows about it too.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to watch that back to see that. Count 1-1 on John Hudson.
He's moved closer to the plate this at bat.
A little bit harder there from Chappie. Down ball in the outer half. Reading in the signal there.
Oof, that's a good pitch. That had some good pace on it. He beat him.
Yep. Looks like he's taken it up a notch here, Chappie. Maybe adding a couple extra Ks on those pitches. That's what you got to do when you're facing the best. Count 2-2 to John Hudson. Pitch up in the zone. It's going to fade foul down the right field line.
Fought that off well.
Sort of poked it off there.
Yeah, that was in. Fought it off. I mean, that probably works if it drops in.
Yep. Definitely. It scores one, ties the game. Depends on the wheels there as to how quick he breaks out the box. We know he's a little bit broken, old Hutto, but...
He's still got it. It's probably quicker than me.
I'd like to see that running race. 2-2. Down in the zone. Brings the count full.
It would just be sad.
Should be like the AFL Grand Final at the end of the year. All the teams have a...
Slow poke race.
A running race. Something I'd like to see. Maybe on Grand Final night we might do that.
No.
You're up there for the race. Here we go. Payoff pitch. 3-2. Hutto fouls it back. Good piece of hitting there.
Me and Ash can flip a coin.
You and Ash can flip a... Hey, you legged out actually, you both legged out a triple the other week. I don't know who gets that... the nod there for that race. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes. Payoff pitch here again for Chapman.
Oh,
up at the zone. It's a great pitch.
Yeah.
Hutto swings through that for the first out. Sorry, for the second out of the inning. Bringing up Nick Green. Started at second base out in centre field now with a runner out there. Ball up in the zone.
And after Nicky got the big hitting Mark Scammell.
Drove in the runs last at bat with a grand slam. Nick looking to hit some grass, score this runner. Pitch that sits a little bit, fouled out behind home plate. Find some grass here, he probably ties this game.
Yeah. I don't think he's looking just to find the grass though.
No, he's looking to get that A swing off, that big boy swing. Oh, there it is.
He was right on that. And that was quick too.
There it is. Chapman, he's taken it up a notch here in these last couple of innings.
Last two hitters, I will not be surprised if he goes with that change of pace rise.
Yep.
He's sending him up for it.
It's like Verlander there through the game. He starts to speed up as he gets further and further along. 1-2 on Nick Green.
There you go.
There's that slow one. He handles it. Michael Round's got it. Got to be a hard throw. Overthrow behind first base. That'll play to Matt Dyer. Nick Green pushing to third. Standing up. They've tied the game this other night, so keeping it close and interesting.
Yeah.
And the overthrow advances Nick to third base, so Mark Scammell, the 9-hole hitter. Grand slam last time up. Single scores another, gives him the lead.
Yeah, it's the same as, when you look at the Knights inning.
It's a hard play to make.
Yeah, it's a hard play to make.
You've got to get rid of it pretty quick there.
Yeah, with the runner, but your first base sort of has to make the choice of either he's going to get off the base and save that.
Save the overthrow?
Yeah, save the overthrow.
Yep. Here we go, here's Mark. Swinging hard after that grand slam. First pitch up in the zone for strike one.
The better option for him there would have been to save the overthrow than try to make the out.
Yep. You got to just keep that ball in front. You know that. I don't think getting past you.
Yeah, I don't think he was ever going to get nicked.
Down in the zone there.
Yeah, I don't think he was ever going to get nicked at one. His pace, I think he got beat.
Almost going to kill that play.
Yeah.
Try and see if something's going on at third, maybe, if he rounds a corner. 0-1 on the Moose. Swinging through that one on the other half.
Maybe next time he just fakes a throw.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Draws a runner off.
Fake throw the old Machado.
Yeah.
Coming around third back for that play. Can work. Comes off sometimes. 0-2 on Mark.
Ooh, yeah.
Strike 3 looking on the inner half for the third out of the inning. So Chapman shuts it down. Ends that rally where it is. But the game's tied. Yeah. Bottom of 5, 9-9. Stay with us. We'll see you for the 6th.
We win 2 innings, we win the game. One run.
Welcome back for the top of the 6th inning. Got a tight game here between Southern Knights and Waverly. 3 or 4 lead changes in this game so far. Still got 2 full innings to go. Pitcher for Waverly, Alex Chapman up first. Ball outside. Good hitting game so far here. Both pitchers doing well. Ball down to the back net.
One got away from him.
Yep. Couple of errors tonight. Maybe opening the gate for some runs.
Yeah, they definitely. I think they've been helpful to both teams.
Chappie getting his ace swing off there on the one at the top of the zone. Couple of defensive changes. We've got Corey Beswick from left field into shortstop. Shortstop out of the game. Daniel Dawson in for Hudson. Hudson over to second base for Seach, and Seach out to left field to fill that spot. So a couple of changes there. Daniel Dawson now out of the lineup.
I think he's into the DP.
Into the DP, is he?
Yeah.
Yep, there he is. So soften some rolls around there maybe shoring up the second base position a little bit and giving some outfield versatility and some speed out there. Pitch up and out to Chapman.
I've always known Corey to be an outfielder, so I'd like to see how he goes at shortstop.
Pitch down.
That's good at
That's
bat.
ball
That's a good
four.
start. That's a good lead
Chappie
off.
taking off from first. Rounding the base. Nothing on there. You would have seen more of Corey than I would have in your time. So, as you said, more of an outfielder.
Yeah, from what I recall, more of an outfielder.
Yeah.
Good footy player.
Good footy player.
Yeah.
There you go. One of those players returning this year for the Southern Knights. Hasn't been in the in softball for the last couple of years, so good to see some players coming back. Round his shapes. Chappie takes off for the steal. Pitch out behind. Cleaned up pretty nicely by Green. No chance for Chappie to advance, and I think he might have taken him out a little bit. Yeah, a bit of a collision. Fallen on him a little bit there, so no chance for Chapman to get up and make another secondary play. Just takes the steal. So some good cover there from Michael Round.
Running in scoring position now.
Runner in scoring position.
If they get more offense from this bottom of the order.
Ball to the back net, moves Chappie up another 60 feet. Bringing that run closer and closer to home.
They've done well all night, this bottom. So, yeah, I would back them in, just at least get you one.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the order now. 2-0 to Michael Round. He sends that one back towards left field. Sam Seach has got it covered. Tagging from third is Chapman. No chance at the plate. And Waverly once again regains that lead.
Yeah, just walk, pass balls, put them in, and then, just a great at bat by Michael just to put it in the air deep and score that run.
Doing an excellent job there in the box, Michael. As you can see the replay there, Sam taking that ball very, very deep out of left field. No chance at the plate.
No.
Just get that ball in and get on with it. So here we go. We've got Rahul in the box. That pitch hit pretty well out to centre field. Dies on the centre fielder. Cleaned up by Steve Dawson. So some good fielding there. Some good defence having him backed up.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough play either way on green.
I actually thought he got it.
Yeah, from where we are here behind home plate, it's
I lost it.
pretty tough to see there, but it just died in front of him. A great fielding effort there from Green.
There's a hit for Rahul, back-to-back at bats. They probably won't give him a hit for that first one, but that one works.
And he's shaping around to bunt. Pulls back.
Not sure what was going on there, because the runner didn't get a big jump either. So maybe it was just a look in.
Mark Scammell giving the signal. Andy shaping around to bunt again. Pulls back. Sees that one down there for a strike.
That was very low. That's different to the zone that he's had all night.
A little bit different. So we've got the 9-hole hitter. Then we've got the lead-off. That pitch out of the zone as well.
I think Aaron's getting a bit tired now. He's throwing a lot of pitches.
Yep.
They've gone to deep at bats. There's been a lot of. I feel like there's been a lot of full count at bats.
3-0 here.
No, he called a strike.
Oh, sorry, 2-1. There you go. 2-1. Now 3-1. 3-1 count here on Andy. Another pitch in there, bringing the count full. No pitch limits here for the SV Men's Fast Pitch League in terms of pitches. We don't limit our pitches to any pitch counts, so we do see our pitches go pretty deep into games. Andy swings through that one for strike 3. Second out of the inning. And back to the top of the order with Lincoln. Last time up, a grand slam. Getting Waverly back into the game, being down 6. Scraped away 2. And that grand slam put him in front. Pitch up in the zone to Lincoln.
I mean, you understand why we wouldn't have pitch counts in our league. Yeah, a lot of teams probably thin on pitches, so
yep.
That would really hurt teams having pitch counts.
Ball down in the zone. It would probably lessen the quality of the league as well. I think a lot of teams pretty thin on pitches, or maybe have multiple, but not to the caliber of our state pitching.
Or not to the caliber of, you say, Bucks and Mets, Trans and Geelong and Hawks, who are really deep in that pitching position.
Yeah, so you got a lot of teams. Bucks being a perfect example.
I mean, we have 3 pitchers, but it's they're all injured. But
Lincoln shaping to bunt, pulling back. Ball up in the zone.
but
It's
you
four
know
straight to
that
Lincoln.
would hurt us.
Yeah, no, exactly. We've
know.
got teams like Bucks who have got their bona fide ace, or
Yeah.
Bucks and Hawks with Grego and
Yeah.
with Joel Goodall, and same with Waverly actually
Yeah.
with Chapman. But you've got
Yeah.
teams like the Mets who have got a lot of pitchers.
Yeah.
You got Luke Russell, you got Keefel,
Yeah.
Rig, and some others as well.
Yeah.
A pitch out of the zone, but that's why we don't have a pitch count.
Yeah.
So.
I think some pitchers would want a pitch count.
Oh, I can think of a couple of guys off the top of my head. Pitch down to Nigel. Taken off, getting the extra base. Some good heads-up base running. Runners at second and third. 2 runners in scoring position now with 2 out. A bit of grass. Gets 2 runs there with Lincoln speed over at second base. Could really extend this lead as we head into the late innings.
Yeah.
Nigel just has to find something.
Even
2-0 though.
Yeah.
There it is. Gets that swing off.
I think he was a bit surprised by that.
Mm.
Wasn't his normal swing.
Usually pretty
Yeah,
flat through the zone.
Pretty flat through the zone.
There it is. Fouls that off, bringing the count even at 2-2. Great game of softball here tonight at Joel's Park between Waverly and Southern Knights. Both looking for their first wins of the season. And it's looking like, timing-wise, may not get a second game in
Trying
due
to
to
zip one in
the
here.
time constraints.
Try to zip one in. Oh,
Called third strike. Nigel doesn't like it.
Stu's trying to get in the second game.
Stu wants it. Stu wants a second game.
Stu wants the second game.
Definitely not what Nigel was looking for, and might have taken the bat out of his hands there a little bit. Halfway through the 6th.
But good on Nigel for just working off.
Yeah. Hard to do as a hitter in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Big game.
That was a
Tight
big
game.
Tight game. Runs
Tight
on,
spot.
And you've got 2 hits tonight.
But he knows what his role is. He knows he's got to go in there and catch two more digs,
yeah.
and he's got to get those calls for his pitcher.
Yeah.
So, a veteran move. Shows some leadership there as well, and set an example for some of these younger guys.
Now as a catcher, first thing if pitcher throws one there, you're going to ask.
You want that zone. You want that spot. Yeah. That bottom
And
opens up a little bit.
Yeah, and if you don't get it, you ask why.
Then he goes,
Then you ask the question why. But he called 2 of those. So if that's where he's going now, where he's not giving the top of the zone,
it's changed a little bit.
And this brings into Chappie's drop ball comes into play now. And he's thrown a couple down there.
Yeah.
So
as we said, some of his harder pitches he's thrown in there were those down balls, but earlier in the game, struggling with that down ball. So we'll see how these last 2 innings play out. But it looks like the pitcher may be hitting here.
Yeah, they've
in terms of their DP and flex situation.
Yeah, so the DP is out.
Apologies about the language there. Bit of lip between these 2 teams.
He'd actually get ejected.
Wouldn't be surprised. There's a bit of language.
No, not for the language. It could actually get if they stuff up
for the substitution.
Yeah,
you mean?
Substitution. Yeah.
Yep. Hoping they get this right. Some pretty tough rules around substitution with the
flex,
the DP and the flex,
the way you enter it,
the re-entry. So,
so
good thing we've got our accredited statisticians here to help us out with that.
I think Stu just wants to get on with the game.
Yeah. First pitch sent over. Damo coming across. It's a great defensive play there from third baseman Damien Sharp.
That's what you want.
Cutting
Defending
across.
one run.
Yep, in that 5-6 hole, making the plays. As we see here on the replay. Chapman delivering the ball. Hit the 5-6 hole, and you see Damien Sharp cutting across. That goes from a pretty tough defensive play for a shortstop. Definitely helps when you got a third baseman with a bit of range that can cut across and make that play. So the 2 hole here, Ethan Chavas sends that one out to right field. Looks like Andy's got a beat on it. Lets it drop. Keeps it in front and just keeps it to a single. So a good piece of hitting there from Ethan, getting aggressive.
Yeah.
Hitting early in the count.
On the runner.
Brings up the 3-hole, Stephen Dawson. As they're chasing a run. One out.
Yeah.
What are you looking for if you're Stephen Dawson in this at-bat now?
He'll be looking for that rise ball.
Mm-hmm.
So change-ups. I'll go back-to-back change-ups.
Yeah.
He'd probably pick it though.
Runner taking off. Tag's put on him, but he's there early, so safe as the call by third base umpire Tobias. So we've got one out, runner on second, count 1-0.
Now you sort of, you know, you wouldn't be as, you wouldn't be.
Don't have to be
You wouldn't give him,
too.
you wouldn't give him something like that.
There's a base open.
Yeah, there's
As a
base
pitcher,
open.
there's a base open.
You wouldn't be
Nibble around.
You'd stay around at the zone. You wouldn't be going. You wouldn't be giving them anything to hit.
Nothing thick through the zone.
No,
Count 1-1. Ball up in the zone, fouled back.
he wants that.
Up 1-2. Just a big spot here for both teams.
Yeah.
Runner at second base. Knights looking to tie it up. Chappie looking to
Bounce a change up in.
Chappie looking to send down
Bounce a change
one of the best
up on
hitters in
the
this
side.
lineup. Up in the zone, fouled back.
Props to Chappie for just going to that zone again. He shaked that off.
Staying aggressive.
Yeah, he shaked off, the previous call to get that pitch that he wanted. So
Knows what he wants to get to.
yeah, he
What
wants to throw that.
He wants to throw it by him. Yeah. Here we go.
Ooh.
Pitch in. Count 2-2. Still a bit of room.
If he throws it at Nigel's knees, he's going to call it.
Yep. He wants that pitch low from Nigel and working low as well. Still got a base open at first as well. No pressure to fill up the zone. Pitch up in the zone.
That's all right. If they lose him here,
You got the base open.
yeah, you got the base open.
There's
There's
no
still one
pressure.
out.
You have
I
Sam
mean,
Seach on deck.
You've got a good runner on second and Ethan anyway, but I'd take my chances.
Payoff pitch. Slow one up in the zone, driven to right field. Andy plays it on hop. Ethan around third. Played it easily.
Probably not
The game's
aggressive.
tied up.
Not aggressive enough on that ball with the runner in scoring position.
Nah, I feel the right field. You got to charge that. That's
Yeah.
the run. That's the run you got to keep.
I don't think anybody was aware of the score, maybe.
As you can see on the replay here, ball hit out to right field. Did well to hold his hands back on it, but just played it defensively. Played on a hop,
Yeah.
and then tried to make a play at home when he was
Yeah,
when he was already down the line. You got to keep
Yeah,
that in,
he had-
keep it
yeah.
from getting to second.
Yeah.
Brings up Sam Seach here. One out. That ball sending the 5-6 hole. Michael does well to get it. Gets the first out at second. That's a great defensive play from Michael Round.
That's a
A heads-up play from the shortstop, and
good
Rahul
play
doing
by
well.
Rahul being there.
As we watch the replay here, this ball way in the 5-6 hole, and Michael doing really well to get that lead out.
Yeah.
A great defensive play from the Waverly shortstop. As we show it again here. How tough of a play is that, Phil?
That's a tough play. And that was the only play he had. Same again. But he had that option. But yeah, he probably would have had to kill it.
Yep.
Had
Yeah,
not
as
been that runner on.
we talked about when he was coming up
Yeah.
as well, the speed that he has. He doesn't have that play to get to one.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that arm as well. So getting that lead out, it's a huge play. Runner takes off. It's a good throw.
Oh,
Might have come off the base there a little bit.
he did if he held. I think he did, but he just didn't hold the tag.
Yeah, tag wasn't held. As you can see the replay here as the runner takes off. Good timing. He's in safely. A little bit of a fall, but I think he kept that foot on the base. Didn't hold the tag on. Here we go, as you can see.
He fell off.
I think that foot still stays on.
Little bit of
dirt.
At one point, both feet were off.
If he had held that tag. Pitch down and in. Called for a strike.
That's a
1-1.
I guess that's it's a baseball thing to hold the tag.
Yeah. Yeah, not something you see very often in
Nah.
in softball. But as you see, score 10-10, bottom of 6. Ball fouled, ball hit down
Always
to
got
the
wheels.
shortstop. And the play made. over to first base. Sam Seach off with a pitch as well. That
Good.
play as it made,
Yeah.
that's possibly a run
Yeah.
with his wheels.
Yeah, good.
But,
Some good plays by Waverly to get out of that. Get out of that with only one run.
Some great defensive plays. All tied up here at the end of 6. Stay tuned for the 7th inning. Welcome back for the 7th inning here between Waverly and Southern Knights in the SV Men's Fastpitch League. A great game of aggressive hitting softball so far. Damien Sharp, 3-hole hitter for Waverly, leads it off. First pitch in there for a strike, getting ahead. Some all-round efforts here, defensively, offensively from both teams. Ball over to the back net there, 1-1. Phil, give us a quick summary of this game so far for those that are just joining us.
It's big hectic. Grand slams, little dinkers, causing havoc with the field. And they both, they're both evenly matched teams, and it's shown. It shows in the score.
Count 1 and 2. Ball on the outside
how
half.
even they are, and Chappie's throwing a good game to get through this hitting lineup.
Bit of lip here from both teams again.
Yeah, it's a tense game.
It is a tense game.
Tense game.
Some frustrations balling over a little bit. Ball up in the zone. 2 and 2.
This low zone it's in favour of Aaron, where his drop ball has been dipping all night.
Whereas Chappie's been staying on that rise ball.
Yeah,
all right.
rise ball, and it's worked. It's weird how close they are as teams, but also the different ways they got here.
Ball on the inside half. Called a ball. Counts 3 and 2. Runs it full. Close pitch. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, they both got here, the same way and in a different way. But yeah, there's dinkers and errors and things like that.
Payoff pitch. Up in the zone. Damo hits it through second base. Hutto can't get there. It's a good piece of hitting from Damo. Leading off the 7th, with a nice single, getting him a base runner. Yes, as you said, pretty clear summary. Game's had it all.
Yeah.
Errors, singles,
Controversial calls.
close calls, good base running, good fielding.
Yeah.
Some errors, it's grand slams, everything. This game's had it all. Ball down and out to Vinny, who's hitting in the 4-hole as a replacement. On deck, Caitlin Laird as well. Hitting for Scott Dean. Vinny shapes around a bunt. Pulls back. I think he might have gone there a little bit. Had a little stab at it.
I think he had a stab at that.
Bit indecisive there, Vinny. He's got to go.
He's got to give him something here from the set bat.
Count 1 and 1. Pitch on the other half. Called strike. So the count 1 and 2 to Vinny. With none out, you're just looking to get that runner over. You've got to do a job.
He's going to do a job here. He's going to do. It doesn't have to reach the outfield. It just has to be in play.
He swings through that one for a strikeout. The first out of the inning. Waverly might look to get the runner in motion here, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, they're taking out the DR. She's now hitting.
So as you said, you lose the DR. Scott Dean jumps out for Caitlin Laird, who's been hitting the ball well. Uniform number 17. down, advances Damien over to second base, but no further. Big spot here for a rookie. First year in the league.
I would possibly bunt with Chappie out, but once again, it's 2 out, sort of giving away. There you go.
Ball's hit out to centre field. It's dying on Nick Green. He drops the catch.
No.
Damien indecisive. It stays around at second base. Wow, they keep us on a string again. So it's in his glove. Look like it went in his glove and maybe dropped out, but it was a good piece of hitting from Caitlin Laird to get onto it.
Yeah. I thought Damien was going to go.
Yep.
And I was saying
he's
no,
in,
no,
he's out,
no,
he's
no.
in. As you can see on the replay here, Damien leading off, looking for where the ball is. Sees it drop in, and it goes in the glove. So he actually, maybe off the top of the glove. So he looks to go. Runs into him and just.
Yeah. He could have gone. He had
the obstruction
but
there.
I don't think he knew.
No, it was too close there. So
I think Nick would have had him.
If there's anyone that Waverly wants up at the plate right now,
Alex Chapman.
He's up at the plate. Alex Chapman, the pitcher, looking to help himself out. So 1 out, runners on first and second. That pitch sent up the middle. Damien rounding third. Nick's going to challenge him with a throw. No, he's not. He keeps him at third.
That was the right play.
It was the right play from the centre fielder. Keep the next runner from advancing.
And stop them. I think Chappie would have probably taken 2.
He would have moved up on that play, as you can see. Chappie up the middle, no chance to defend it. Nick Green ran in the ball, realised he didn't have a throw, and keeps the next runner from moving up. Good piece of hitting from Chapman.
Yeah, hit that hard.
Waverly taking the lead 11-10, with Michael Round up at the plate.
Michael had his last 2 balls really hard.
He's had a really, really good game for Waverly.
So
uniform number 9. Ball down behind the catcher. Runners move up 60 feet each. Now we've got 2 runners in scoring position for Waverly. A chance to really blow it open. Go into that defensive inning with a bit of a sizable lead. And as we mentioned earlier, it gives you the freedom to make some of those plays.
Yeah, the 50-50 plays you don't have to make.
Exactly.
But yeah, Michael's hit the ball hard. Last 2 at bats. So, if he looks to drive something, if you walk him.
Base open, Rahul up. He's had 2 hits his last 2 at bats. Good speed.
I wouldn't give him.
You'd almost, in my opinion, you'd almost look to walk him. 3-0. Test the runner.
Yeah.
Now, if you're Caitlin, you've got to stay close to the base. You cannot take the bat out of the hands here.
Yeah.
3-0 to Michael Round.
Knights. Oh, yeah.
Knights playing back. 1 out. 3-0. Had the green light. Probably wasn't his pitch.
No.
3-1. So he's actually brought the pitcher back into the count here, giving him a second chance.
The right side's in. The left side isn't.
Right side's in, left side's back. 3-1.
No. I think it was full count, yeah.
Oh, was it? There you go. Count full.
I don't think he doesn't have to change anything. Like, he should just stay with what's worked tonight. Full count. Like, they need him to go
Payoff
long
pitch.
handle.
And he walks in.
Yeah.
No damage. No damage. Makes it easy for the infielders. Can make a play.
Yeah,
Infield can roll the middle.
In that spot, you just make sure that he stays long handle.
You've got to make a play here. You don't go short.
I'll look at possible, if Rahul gets on, I'll look at possibly bringing in Rocky.
Yep, bringing him back in.
A
tough at bat.
Yeah, tough at bats.
If there's a moment to shine, it's this one here for Rahul. Loaded bases, 1 out.
And
ball inside.
The infield in for the Knights, so they're going to be protecting. That anything up the middle is going to get through.
Yep. Some of the tough decisions you have to make as an infielder. He hits that one. Hard to the shortstop. Gets away from him. Chappie called safe on the run to third base there. Looked like a tag might have been applied.
Looked like a tag.
But the run comes across the plate. Waverly 12. Southern Knights 10. Rahul, again, doing the job.
That was a good play by Corey to knock that down. That saved 2.
You see here on the replay, knocks it down. Chappie moves up, and we'll see if it tags the pod here. It looked like it might have been, but again, that's a tough call for an umpire
back.
from that position, from that angle. He's actually behind the two players there. Can't see the tag. Obviously, from our angle, we can see it gets away, but like we can sort of see the tag angle. But again,
that was a good play. Like, he saved that Chappie from scoring.
exactly.
So,
Keeps it at 1, not 2.
Yeah.
Loaded bases again here. Ball up. Mark does well to keep it. It's been pretty good so far. Behind the dish there, keeping it tight.
He's saved them.
He saved a couple runs tonight.
He saved them a few times.
He can't get them all, but he saved a couple tonight. Good swing in there. Count now 1 and 2.
Needs to stay aggressive.
9-hole hitter Andy
Yeah.
with 1 away.
He needs to stay aggressive.
Lead-off hitter on deck. Definitely what you're looking to do as a 9-hole hitter. Drive some balls in. Don't worry about the 9-hole spot.
Yeah.
Look to drive some runs in.
No,
Another great take by Mark. Saving another run.
This is good at bat. Draw it out.
2 and 2's the count. Here to Andy.
Remain aggressive. Stay aggressive. Good.
Pitch up in the zone again. Brings the count full. Only 1 out, so runner's probably not in motion for this one.
They'll go to that drop ball now where you got him last time. Like, you got him looking last time on that drop ball down.
Payoff pitch here. Full count. Ball up in the zone. Walks a run across the plate.
It's a great at bat.
Another run scraped across for Waverly. So Chapman comes across to score on the walk. The score now 13-10. For all our viewers sitting here watching at home, I can confirm. Confirm that there won't be a second game due to the time constraints, but Lincoln's up in the box. Sends that one over the second baseman. A good piece of hitting.
Texas Leaguer.
Texas Leaguer Rahul coming around the plate. Play at the plate. And the tag applied and the out called by home plate umpire Stu. Rahul rounding hard. It was a really, really good throw out there from Nick.
That was a close play. That was closer than it.
It was very... Didn't quite get down to drop the tag there, as you see on the replay here.
I thought his foot got
Lincoln,
underneath.
a good piece of hitting. Just gets something out there to second base. And we'll watch as he comes round to the plate here. A nice hard throw from Nick Green.
Yeah,
And here we go. You'll watch the tag drop there.
Got underneath.
He got the ball, came down and tag high.
Oh, no.
I reckon. Oh, it was a bit close.
Closer than you wanted.
Nigel pops that one up. Ethan Shavas got a play on it. Retires the hitter.
4 runs.
4 runs in the 7th. 4 hard runs. Waverly up 14-10. Last chance for romance here for the Southern Knights. But as you can see, that throw there from Nick Green, it keeps it close. We'll watch it here again. I don't know if we've got another angle. I reckon. It's very close. I don't know if we've got a side angle there, but very, very close.
Like, he had him cold, but
The throw was there, but I don't know about the tag there. It was close.
Yeah.
So there we go. It doesn't matter anyway. They've got the 4 runs they needed. Alex Chapman now just has to go up there, shut him down. Southern Knights, you've got to be patient. You can't go out there trying to score them. Trying to push anything too hard. As we said before about Waverly.
Yeah.
You're down 4. 1 or 2 hits isn't going to do it. You've got to play.
Yeah, they're a good part of their lineup coming up.
Yeah, you got Matt Dyer, John Hudson.
This part has
Nick Green.
given them offense. Most of Matt has.
Matt's hit the ball hard.
Mark, so they've got
Definitely a
6,
time.
they've got 6 RBIs.
Yep, between those players.
Between the spot and 4.
Chance for some more here. As we're waiting around for catcher Nigel to get kitted up. It's been a ripper game here at Jells Park between Waverly and Southern Knights. 24 runs scored so far through the first 6.5. And Matt Dyer to lead it off here in the bottom of 7.
If they do score 4, then it will go to a tiebreaker.
Yes, we do have tiebreakers in this competition, as we must get a result.
In the first game.
In the first game, the latter determined by win percentage, not points for in terms of wins and losses. It's actually on win percentage. Chapman leading off. Pitch from Matt Dyer in the hole between first and second. Nah, it's definitely safe.
Yeah. Oh, no. That looked out from you.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Couldn't see from my perspective. I had Nigel in front of
I
me.
think it was...
It's a hard play.
first base made it look more awkward than it should have been.
Yep.
But he had him.
We'll get another look at it here.
Like, he gave... Like, first base gave up on it. Nah, had him by a step.
Yeah. Did he? Yeah, he did have control of it as well.
Yeah. Great
So
play.
heads up play from the right fielder there
Great play.
to get the first one. You thought you had a lead-off single. Brings up Hudson. First pitch in.
Before he even hit it, he's had a good night with the bat. Man.
Yep. Really, really good. That's just
Yeah.
That's unlucky.
That's unlucky.
Heads up play from the right fielder to
Yeah.
have a crack. It's not a high percentage play, but it's come off today.
I think everybody gave up on it except him.
Yep. Hudson down 0-2. One away. Knights chasing 4 here. And so Hutto looking to get a base runner.
On the ladder.
Pitch up in the zone. Hutto fouls it off. Behind first base on the roof of the pavilion.
It just changes your whole mindset. 4 runs, you just go out every hitter. You know, prior to this.
You probably go around some players. Ball out. He's definitely taken up a notch, Chapman. Especially as the Southern Knights. You see that
I
first
think
out.
also knowing that he doesn't have to go another game.
Yeah, he can empty the tank.
Yeah, he can empty the tank now. I
This
think
is
that's part of why he works himself into it.
But also now that he knows that the wind's in front of him.
Yeah.
He's not chasing.
Yeah.
It's not the next inning or the one
Yeah.
after. It's in sight. He just has to get 3 outs. So he's a third of the way there.
Oh,
Make that 2/3 of the way there.
That's a good pitch.
Strikeout of John Hudson up in the zone. 2 away.
When he's wanted it, that rise ball's kicked.
Yeah.
When he's needed it to kick, it's kicked.
Kick like a mule that time.
Yeah.
Good pitch there from Chapman. 2 away. So the Knights down to their last out. Nick Green steps into the box.
Yeah, still another tough out.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy for him. Good first pitch there. I'm going to maybe cross him up on
Possibly.
missed the spot there a little bit. 1-0 to Nick Green. Another professional hitter. Ball up in the zone.
And the rain's come.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit colder out here. Two 2-0 on Nick Green. Swings through that one, gets his A swing off on that pitch.
Just needs to keep it rolling for them. He just needs to get them to their top.
Do his job, get a base runner. Move the line along. There's that pitch, back to Chapman. And that'll do it.
That's a good win. That's a good win by
It's
Waverly.
a great
They
win by
toughed
Waverly.
that out. Grinded it out. No, they did. Yeah, they fought. Man, they had to keep fighting back to get back. And, you know, from the start. That was a really good game.
Yeah, Waverly getting their first win of the season tonight.
Yeah.
Over the Knights, 14-10. A slugfest here at Gels Park.
Chappie, man, he did a great job.
Chappie throwing a hell of a game. Working as a team. The whole bench empty there as well for Waverly.
Yeah, they did really well to win that game. That's a tough lineup. That's a tough team to beat.
They pitched well.
Yeah,
They defended well,
Yeah.
and they hit when they needed to in that second half of the game.
And they made defensive plays when they needed it.
Yep, absolutely.
And that was probably like the difference in the end is that,
Something we didn't see in the first 2 weeks from Waverly.
No.
You know,
But-
turning it on when they needed to, which is really, really promising.
Yeah. Yeah, but, you know, they just kept making, they made a defensive play. And they needed it, and, you know, it was,
Yeah, it was a good turnout.
yeah.
Good from both sides. So
And they got big hits when they needed it. They got the dinky hits. Yeah.
they fell in, looping a blast, and there was some blast in there as well. So,
yeah, they worked.
but
Good on them. First win of the season.
off to a good start, round 3.
Yeah.
All right, we'd like to say thank you very, very much to Spacequake Sports for their production today. Some great camera work there, and some really, really good highlights, a good insight to the game that we don't usually get. So, thank you very, very much to the team out here. Phil, thanks for joining me today.
No worries,
Jumping
mate.
in on the commentary for your first time. I think you went pretty well there.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun.
And obviously us this week, the Rays with the bye, we jumped down and helped out. But we'd like to thank all our viewers for tuning in throughout the game. And we'll catch you next week for the next game. Thanks very, very much.